Hello, everyone, and welcome to Skit Style BBS Podcast, episode 200! Woo!
I can start over. I have to close my door.
Episode 200!
Just playing Hearthstone and wasn't paying attention that we were starting.
Sup? 200 episodes and nothing's changed.
Yep.
Yeah, we got ourselves...
That's the beauty.
200.
We are doing something special for episode 200. Several of us are on webcam because I thought you should see our faces now.
Well, except for me.
Yeah, Tom,
You guys aren't ready for Tom's face yet.
he got severely burned, I think. He must have eaten too many
God.
cranberries.
Yeah,
like
you
that,
see, he
something
got
like
a really... No, see, what happened is he went and a demon got slain and it spread its virus all over the world, so Tom has a really horrible scar on his face. So now he and a bunch of his friends wear masks and they scam people, so that way they can get money, so that way they can hopefully find a cure, and also they give you little dolls, and it's pretty cool.
I thought you were poor. Where did you get the LSD?
Right. We got ourselves a nice group of people here as usual. We've got Stan, who's sporting in a meal, trying to look sexy avatar.
That's how Nico described it earlier today. So, since I can't be on webcam, I'm probably just going to be spamming arts over and over in Exilia 2, because I still need to do that.
200 episodes in, and you still haven't finished Exilia 2?
I haven't finished 100%ing it, okay? I still have to grind
What
out
is
like
his
20
problem? I'm telling you.
Casual.
So many titles.
We've also got Ryo sporting a collage of Will Smiths looking at us kind of funny.
He's kind of
He's judging you.
Yeah. We've got Richard, who's sporting Rose from Zestiria. Very good. I like that. But he's sick, so he can't talk. So he's going to be Sheen at number 2. Are you going to be able to teach him the ways of being a Sheena?
trick to being a Sheena is only using text.
We've also got Sheena, who's sporting some random bitch from some anime.
So rude.
Game. Okay, Sheena, what?
Who even is that?
I think it's from Unchained Blades, actually. Yeah, I was about to
Yeah,
say.
that's from
there we
that-
go.
That's Lapis from Unchained Blades, aka your healer, and she's also Medusa.
I was about to say, like,
Ironic.
yeah, you know, she got that, from what I understand, so it would make sense that she would be sporting that. I had to quit my Smash game to let you know.
That's Richard.
Richard.
Wow, Ryan.
Even inherits the Sheena voice.
Damn.
I get. What's
200th episode, and you gotta fuck things up for him, man.
This is why he never comes around anymore.
But we've also
God.
got AJ.
What's up?
We've also got James.
Howdy.
We've got.
James is someone I've actually never met before. I don't even know him. Nice to meet you.
I'm around, so don't mind me too much. Just be over here doing things.
We've
You
also
are on mine.
we've also got Nick.
Playing Hearthstone. Don't bother me.
We've also got Jet.
What's up, guys?
Ugh.
Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New
Oh,
Year.
dude, Happy New Year.
And
Happy
we've
New
all
Year. It's been a while.
and we've also have the severely
White Boy. Episode 160? I don't remember.
It was a ways back.
Yeah. 40 episodes ago.
yeah. We miss you, Jet.
Was it really? I don't remember. Oh well.
At least you're more frequent than me.
Jet's just too busy practicing up his Akihito as usual.
Maybe.
And we've got Tom, who may have been severely burned by cranberries.
My cranberry.
Buy cranberries. Buy cranberries.
Do you have any cranberries?
Cranberries.
A letter. Yes.
C for cranberries. Nick knows what we're talking about. Don't try to cover that smile. You know. I see him. He's all like, I'm not smiling.
Is that hand the hand that you use your healing touch with?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Fuck, I think I just lost if Ragnar just doesn't do what I want him to.
I'm gonna have to.
I know what the fuck. You're making Nick lose.
Sorry, I'm mad at the game.
As you can see, we're recording this in video forms. I don't know where I'm gonna. Probably on the YouTube channel, I guess. Stan, I don't even know how you're gonna make this a preview for this.
He's just going to plaster my face in like 10 different areas.
We'll make we'll make a trailer. We'll make a trailer.
If it's anything like the last time we did something this huge, I'll probably just put the video itself in the playlist and not even bother with a preview.
Yeah.
No, that's lame, dude. Let's make a trailer.
But with it being episode
Okay,
2,
So, alright, so first of all, we need to get Don LaFontaine. Oh, wait, he's dead. That makes me sad.
let's get
Michael Bay to direct it. And by Michael Bay, I mean me. Explosions everywhere, Stan. I'm gonna need a lot of explosions. I need you to light Ryan on fire right now. Go. That's gonna be in the trailer right there. That's trailer worthy. That's trailer worthy. Stan, you got this? Are you writing this down?
Orion is burning down.
First of all, we need to get the director who did Stand By Me. And
Okay.
Then second of all, we already have a trailer for this movie. It's called The Great Shopping Cart Race.
The Great Shopping Cart Race.
Wait, was I producer or director on that one?
Producer.
Okay.
but we're gonna be talking about different things, including. I think we should speculate on some Zestiria, since it's coming out in Japan like in 3 weeks. I think it'd be fun. I've just got like 2 things in news I'm gonna talk about, which will take like no time at all. But first, as you guys might know, my sister had her wedding back in the summer, and my brother-in-law gave me some sake.
Incredible.
Ryan, I believe it's pronounced sake. Learning.
I think he's right. I think he's right actually. I think it says it on there. Yeah, it says
Look,
sake. It says sake
Ryan.
on it.
You have to learn this for your sake, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
No.
All right. Anyway, so we've got some sake, and it's from Trader Joe's. So
Really?
Trader
Trader Joe's sake.
Okay.
So you know it's good.
Junmai Ginjo sake.
Oh.
It has 13% to 14% alcohol.
Yeah.
Right. I've been saving it.
Third.
I've been saving it for a special occasion, and that special occasion
You guys
is
are gonna get straight up animu drunk.
And we're gonna just be like doing that. I'm gonna end up having a huge barrel, and I'm gonna be trying to pour it into my mouth, and it's gonna be like drops coming out of it.
and I've got this random
Make sure
approximate of a saucer.
after you finish it, make sure you go. Woo!
Meanwhile, I just
Oh,
gotta
God.
have Coca-Cola.
What?
You,
See, I brought.
Yeah, I
sake,
got
so
soda.
it's Just come on, guys.
yeah.
I don't have a drink.
I spilled a little
Nick,
bit.
get a drink, you bozo.
That would involve me getting up and.
This smells a bit sweeter than the plum
fuck?
wine.
It does actually.
Why would I do this to myself?
Wow.
Rip the dream.
Fuck this.
Right. So
Yeah, dude, I got Dr. Pepper in here.
You just turned into my friend Derek.
All right, wait, are you ready? Are not no countdown, nothing? I'm good to go.
Oh, are we actually drinking? I mean,
Yeah.
James has some plum wine, I believe he said.
Yeah.
Oh god. Everyone
Everything
don't get
actually-
drunk.
I don't have anything.
I'm gonna get plastered.
episode 200.
Turn
The
up.
Hoens get plastered.
Turn up. All right, Stan, I need you to play DJ Snake's Turn Down for What right now. Go.
Okay.
All right, and make sure right when we drink it is when the drop is. All right.
Alright, I'll try.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Wait. Are you ready, Jet?
Wait, hold on.
Okay. Wait. Okay, wait.
What do you have, Jet? What are you
Open my
drinking?
soda.
Oh, soda.
It's open to
Dr.
soda.
Pepper, yeah.
Dr. Pepper's the
I
bomb.
wish I had. Dude, I wish I had alcohol right now.
Nate, do you have anything you can drink?
Me? Yeah,
But-
I can go to the kitchen and get some.
Pretend to drink something at least.
Apparently Syph is getting something
Do
too.
you want? Fine. I'll
Okay.
get some. Wait,
Yeah, go get something to drink then.
Yeah. All right. Well, we can wait. He's getting
Yeah,
something to drink.
Since it's the 200th
Dude.
episode,
I remember when I first played beer pong, I beat the other team so badly. I basically was like, okay, so every 3 games that I win, I'll take a drink instead of you. It was bad.
Dude, beer pong's fun. I'm good at it.
Sheena,
I was
and
like, I didn't expect to win. I usually suck at this game.
Me and Ryle are always a team, and we always destroy. It's always me and Ryle versus Sheena by herself, and we always win because we don't let Sheena have the balls.
Where are my keys? Damn it,
Oh
money.
my god.
think I might have spilled a little bit of the sake on me.
Oh no, you did.
Hey, Jet, have you seen this yet? Ryan got it for me.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I'm mad. I saw that. I actually saw that Otakon, but I was broke.
Do you have the Rowan one on you, Nick? The one that's signed by Todd Habercorn?
It's not on my keys, but the Gaius one is definitely on my keys. The Rowan one is in this drawer, I think, or I may have lost it.
Yeah, like they had him at Otakon, and I was just like, but I have to buy presents for people.
I like how the one that's actually. Oh, it's my turn. I should probably be doing something.
Nick, we're trying to drink. Dude.
I have my Guinness. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
How Tom drinks his soda. What's?
Yeah,
Alright.
With a straw.
Oh, he's got a straw.
Sweet.
Through the mask. Perfect.
Is everybody ready?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Stan, I hope you had to have DJ Snake playing this whole time, and you just have to loop it so it doesn't drop yet.
Is it okay that I have the Hank Hill version playing?
Yeah, that'll do.
Hey.
Yay!
He's even got the hat.
He's got the hat. All right, ready? Okay, I'm 3, 2, 1.
And now everyone acts stupid. Why?
It was one drink of alcohol, Stan. Calm down.
Everyone's gonna get terrible.
That's actually not that bad.
Not bad at all.
That's actually, I always have wondered what sake tasted like, and this is anything.
It had more than the plum wine, but I can barely taste the alcohol.
Yeah, it kind of just tastes like wine, like a really white wine.
Yeah.
Not
I'm
bad.
just gonna drink this Guinness while I play Hearthstone and do the podcast.
Okay.
Incredible.
So if I act a little loopy, you know why?
Are we done with the sake? You don't want to drink anymore?
I'm not drinking anymore.
Okay.
One saucer of sake.
I'm not gonna drink anymore if Ryan's not gonna drink anymore.
Not how drinking works.
I wasn't planning on drinking more.
I mean, you can.
Act loopy on the podcast. So we have a new host now. No, I'm kidding.
New host, Drunk Ryan.
Drunk Ryan.
Normal Ryan, except, well, there's
Oh
basically.
god, that also means Drunk Lloyd's gonna be here. He's under.
Oh my
80.
god.
Oh yeah.
He was.
Oh
under
man.
80.
Drunk Lloyd.
Drunk Lloyd.
I think Drunk Ryan is just like his normal Lloyd voice. I think he just becomes that.
Ryan,
Yeah.
Anytime I want.
They bring up a good point, Ryan.
Yeah.
Is it hot sake or cold sake?
Cold.
Literal
Are you
both, really.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's chilled.
All right then.
With our new host.
I didn't know I was gonna be in the episode today.
We were hoping otherwise, but what can you do?
I have to do the anime thing for Sheena.
Oh, there
The
you go.
glasses thing.
There you go.
My glasses, tilt,
Right.
dough.
But I have just a little bit of news. Really, just two things. The first thing is the Samurai Warriors anime. Funimation announced that they got it and they're going to stream it. Samurai Warriors 4 on PS4 came with an anime thing, and I watched it. It was pretty rad. So hopefully this anime will be rad too. My other final bit of news, that Clock Tower spiritual successor, it has a name and a trailer. It's called Night Cry. And there's a trailer which shows this chick and this other chick and this other chick doing stuff, possibly on a
I
boat.
already like.
Wow!
This one chick and this other chick. Oh, God.
And you know those chicks.
I think they're trying to like set it up to be part of a bigger series because they show like the big monster kind of like being created and like being formed.
Scissorman.
Yeah, Scissorman. I think it might be a woman this time.
Scissorman.
Well, there was a scissor woman in Clock
How
Tower
the
3.
fuck
Yeah.
do you fight in these clothes? How?
You looking?
How is that? How the fuck is that possible?
I don't know.
Explain to me.
It's
Let's have half a robe on. Yeah, that totally makes fucking sense.
Yeah.
Samurai
Half a
Warriors.
robe.
Samurai Warriors, they do that.
Mm-hmm. You
It's
played a
pretty
little
easy
bit
to
of Samurai
display
Warriors 4 on my
effectively.
PS4.
I did.
Is that a lacrosse stick?
Yeah. They take their sports. They take their sports. They take their sports seriously.
Hell,
done. He just left. He's not coming back.
All right, well, that's one less.
Oh no, he's back.
That's a fucking lacrosse stick.
Be careful.
This person's got like a cricket bat.
That's a lacrosse stick.
Yep. That's how we fight. Have you never played as Leia?
She uses a staff. This is a literal lacrosse stick.
Oh yeah, that's a lacrosse stick. Yep,
That's a lacrosse stick.
that's what it is.
Right.
It's
So that's all.
not-
What are you gonna? And
she needs. It's the weapon she deserves.
That's
apparently, what are you gonna do? Catch my hopes and dreams? And apparently, she's a part of the Triforce.
yeah. Now she hangs out in people's beds where they sleep and hangs over the bed and catches their dreams.
And the guy under her is obviously like Ganondorf's brother or some shit.
Yeah, he doesn't even need a weapon. That's how you know he's cool.
Oh,
I don't need no weapon.
I don't even need a weapon.
Nick, you'll be
Imagine if I had a real weapon.
Nick, you'll be proud. AJ played as Hanzo on Samurai Warriors 4, in your honor.
You dare switch the character again.
I played him and I got him a new weapon.
He doesn't even look like a ninja anymore.
And I unlocked a new attack for him, man.
They've ruined Hanzo. They've fucking systematically ruined Hanzo.
Yeah, he's a lot different. Yukimura's still pretty cool though.
Yukimura, generic as fuck. Yeah.
Why do you hate Yukimura so much?
He's generic as fuck.
He's the poster boy. He's supposed to be generic.
Being generic is never almost never excusable.
So it's Munashige Itachi. Nobunaga Oda looks really cool. He looks like a mix of like Dracula, a knight, and a samurai.
Pretty much.
That's kind of the whole point of Samurai Warriors.
He looks awesome.
Right?
It looks cool.
And it looks pretty on my PS4.
Yeah.
And you made a person.
Yeah, I made a guy.
You can make your own person.
You can make your own person.
But that's not what we're here to talk about.
No, it's not.
We're gonna
talking
talk.
about it, so screw your end.
Before we go on to, I guess, like just more Tales stuff, do you guys have any like newsage you want to bring up?
No, I don't think.
This stupid priest just shadow word pained my zombie chow.
Relevant to everyone, Nick. Relevant to everyone. Thank you for sharing that.
100%.
Maybe
That's
some.
if I had any goddamn news, alright? Fuck you.
What about Bleach news of the week?
Oh god.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you, right? There is no news of the week. There never will be again.
Oh.
Why not? You said that last time, but
Okay, you know what? Let me read the most recent Bleach chapter. I'll be right back. I've not been paying attention at
Alright,
all
but-
to Bleach.
I think I'd rather drink bleach than actually read it at this point.
I do this, guys, so you don't have to.
Yeah, thank you for that, Nick.
Yeah.
I also don't worry. I listened to the season 1 Naruto theme song over and over again in my room, so you don't have to, Nick.
Well, the series is over now, so
Naruto is?
yeah,
Did Naruto win?
he won.
All
He
right.
became Hokage.
Ooh, good for him.
He had a son.
The seventh,
Really?
the seventh
Dang.
Hokage.
7 Hokage.
He and
Yeah.
Hinata hook up.
I watched Soul Eater not. It was good.
Soul Eater still makes me mad. The normal one, like. The way
Yeah,
it
I'm
ends.
reading the manga. I started. I'm on chapter 1. Like page 10. Well, I'm a really slow reader.
Yeah, I need to catch up with. I'm on volume 25 of Berserk, so
Yeah.
out of like 38.
Not bad.
Yeah, so Tales stuff. What's-
Tails.
So I'm.
Tails.
How about
Tails.
those tails?
They
Well,
go ahead.
go ahead.
You.
I mean, well, yeah. I'm just like I'm excited for Zestiria. Ever since they announced Rose is playable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
I'm like extremely. Yeah, I'm extremely excited because I like how she looks. Like I was like, okay, I want to play as her, and she apparently has the same ability as Saray, or I'm still calling him Slay. Saray is the dumbest. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, she has the same ability as Slay, and I'm just like, okay, that's cool. So I was like, all right, so basically. I want to use her over him, but we probably won't get her until like halfway through the game, which is
Yeah.
gonna make me mad.
Oh.
But of course, I still want to play as Alicia too. So.
I'll probably use a Soray a fair amount. Maybe Alicia.
Now, what I want to know is, like, is it going to stick to, like, the original plot? Because I know they got Chris Pratt in it, and it looks interesting. Like, when he was on the motorcycle with all the velociraptors. But, like, I want to know, is it like a retelling of Jurassic Park 1? Or is it like, hey, this takes place after Jurassic Park 3? Or what's going on? Because it seems like it could kind of be like an alternate story for Jurassic Park 1.
I think it's still in development hell. Actually,
Really?
They lost their director, and
Speaking
they really?
of movies, I'm sad that I didn't get to watch the Zestiria anime special because it would not play on my computer for some reason.
I actually haven't watched it yet. Are we doing anything for it? Like, are we going to do a group thing, or are we just going to all watch it individually?
I was just gonna watch it myself, but if you want to do a group thing, by all means. Just again, I can't have the original file. Just doesn't work for me for whatever.
Okay. I didn't know, so I didn't know if we were doing anything. So I know Abyssal Chronicles subbed it
But
for
I'm
us.
sure we could all watch it and make fun of it. Why not?
More like bask ourselves in its glory.
Yeah, make fun of it. Yeah.
I'm not good at making fun of things.
Sheena linked me a screenshot of Lunar and his big
Alright,
mouth.
so here's your goddamn Bleach news of the week.
Yeah!
The leader of Quencies has systematically killed all of the strongest people in like the squad 0 that didn't exist until like the beginning of this chapter. It never existed once.
So they were created solely to die.
Killed all of them, including like the big head leader guy. Then Ichigo showed up, and being in Ichigo's presence brought the head leader guy back to life.
Sounds good.
Say my name, Ichigo, when I bring you back. Say my name. I'm better now.
So after that happened, now the leader of the Quencies has killed Soul King, and basically Bleach should be over right now. But Ichigo's here, so bullshit's gonna happen. There's your.
Hooray! Bleach news of the week. Everyone, give him a round of applause.
I'm so sorry you had to do
Nice.
that.
Best series 2014.
Mm-hmm.
But Nick, since you're back, are you excited about Zestiria?
I haven't heard too terribly much about it. How could you not?
He hasn't been on the internet since forever.
He's been busy.
No. Yeah,
Busy with
I work
stuff.
at Target. It takes up most of my time.
Have you met Alex?
I swear to God, right now, I will kill you. I will murder you. No, I'm not. No, I am not Alex from Target. No, I don't know Alex from Target. No, just no.
What about Jared
No.
from Subway? He shops there, right?
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
That guy, he's a pretty cool guy.
Did you hear about that guy from Subway who he can hear like the sound of the cries of the sandwiches as he cuts them,
No.
and like he cuts them and he just starts crying.
What?
Somebody.
That sounds super awesome. That sounds like a sweet metal, like a song, like a metal song about that would be awesome.
I hear this.
I don't know how to feel about this conversation.
It's like all about talking about sandwiches, and then like the chorus is like a dude like, I hear the screams of the sandwiches as I cut them. I hear them cry with all their meat as I cut me. That'd be sweet.
Oh man.
Imagine it more like I hear the screams of the sandwiches.
Both are good.
It would be hilarious if that was like some classical music.
So like some like oh guys, have you not heard that Frank Sinatra song where he's like, "Hey, those sandwiches crying on me."
And then
Oh my
Girls'
God.
Generation will make a Korean cover of it.
Korean cover of it.
Oh.
Sandwiches Sukui.
They'll do their little dance moves.
Oh my
Whatever the
God.
K-pop people do. And
I feel like this is a tad bit racist.
then Back On will come in and do a
Batman.
Back On. The people they're like a rock rap Japanese group.
Oh,
They're
of
actually
course.
pretty cool.
Of course. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to Zestiria as well. Is it just me or is Alicia to me kind of seems like she's going to be a bit reserved? Like she just looks kind of that way to me. Do you guys feel any particular way about her?
No, I just know. I just feel like she's gonna be that one character that the fandom is gonna over stereotype and basically break into like three different characteristics, and then they're gonna just shun her forever. She's gonna be
you
that
mean like they do with every female character?
pretty much. She's gonna be this game. She's gonna be that game's character. And then I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna sit over here, and I'm gonna be like, "All right, guys. So it's time for me to go get the old trusty baseball bat."
Richard says she's just there, but boy, do people hate the fact that she's with Sore. I mean, Sore's
I
the
don't really
main guy.
Yeah, it's not bothering me. So
I know Stan is in love with his heart-shaped spear.
I bet.
Wait,
Still
what?
the stupidest design decision ever made. Ever.
Oh, her spear and how it's heart shaped. I never
Yes.
noticed that actually.
It's a joke among us. I made a huge deal about just for whatever reason. Why does her spear have a heart in the middle of it? What practical purpose does it have?
Because it looks cool.
This is an
No,
anime
it
video
doesn't.
game.
It looks stupid.
It looks kawaii.
This is an anime video game, Stan.
Yes.
No, that doesn't matter. How many animes do you know that have heart spears? Because I don't know many.
I don't know many either, but
What about
It
what
could,
about
yeah, it could be a family symbol.
Stan? What about gay bulge?
Stop! That's great. That is the greatest. I hope that's her ultimate weapon.
Richard says that everyone keeps trying to pair up Sore and Mikleo. I mean,
Well, yeah, that's what people do.
Mikleo is like the best friend character.
Oh, okay.
He's got like white hair and he has a blue outfit.
Oh.
He is what's called a seraph.
So he's the herald of the game.
He's a magical person.
Ooh, I like magical people.
Well,
I don't. Right now, like all the characters I'm interested in are females. I want to play as Rose. I want to play as Alicia. Edna's adorable. And
Something about only the main two characters being the only two consistent ones. I remember reading a long time ago that you were going to be bound, like it was Tales of Symphonia 2 style, to just those two characters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a rumor. That hasn't been confirmed yet.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. I heard it and I went, eh.
I certainly hope that's not the case, though, because then, like, what's the point of Rose, then? Because
Yeah.
you'd literally be
Right.
bound to just one Seraph on your team.
you're right.
It
I'm
would be terrible.
yeah, and
something, yeah, that's I don't know. Like I said, the last time I was here, was when Cilia came out. Cilia 2 came out.
Yep.
So yeah, all right. So I was saying how like all the Tales games are like becoming steadily like 1-player or 2-player.
Mhm.
And well, now with Rose being able to fuse with a Seraph, basically it's like, okay, so one person plays as Soray and the other person plays as Rose, and now you have the other two. You have two Seraphs that you want to use, or one, and then basically you just fuse with them, and then the game becomes essentially 2-player, kind of like how Cilia was like, okay, so if you link, your link partner is a CPU.
It's no longer a person, yeah, that you can't play with them.
That made me so angry. I was just like, okay, so basically, I'm just gonna play this game by myself, but I can't do my most powerful arts if I wanted to play with another person.
right.
Nope.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I feel like with Rose and I personally think Zavid might be a human. With those two, I feel like they're not going to do the having Sora and Alicia the ones you have to have in your party because there are already other two. Now, one human in your party, I can kind of see that because it seems to me like that every human's going to be able to merge with the Seraph, even though Sora's the
Yeah.
shepherd.
I could see them being like, you have to have at least one human in your party, because then otherwise, who's gonna channel the fucking Seraph?
Right.
You know?
I like
None
Edna.
of these I haven't seen anything about this game. None of these words are making any sense to me.
Yeah.
I just really like
Okay.
dinosaurs, so I'm really looking forward to it.
I'll give you a quick rundown, Nick. Basically, there are two types of characters in this game: humans, and then these spirit people called Seraphs, who are basically summons, but you can play as them because they're characters.
Oh.
And they have the power to do a fusion dance and kick ass. So,
And dragons.
yep.
And
So there you go.
Lennar, who's probably a cannibal.
And the kid from Insidious is in it.
Friggin' Sheena.
Like on Facebook, I kept seeing stuff like "Rip so and so, you didn't deserve the fate." Spoilers for those who haven't seen the OVA yet, but
No, I haven't.
I haven't seen either. I might watch. I wonder if for the English version, if they're gonna pull a Raging Blast 2 where it's the movie is subtitled only, and the subtitles are on like the left half of the screen. Do you remember that on the Raging Blast 2 where they had that one like it was like Frieza, Cooler, Turtles, and whatnot?
Yeah.
Or if it's gonna be dubbed. Who knows?
No one knows.
I would hope they dub it. I mean, I feel like Hearts R was kind of lazy.
Yeah. So they definitely kind of have to make up for stuff.
Like, I don't know. Like they changed. It's just they didn't dub it. They subbed it, and then basically all the names. Me and my friend were going over that, and we're just like, okay, so you did that. You changed all the names, but aren't they gonna say the Japanese names? So, like, okay, let's call her Amber, but he'll be saying Kohaku. Okay.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I was worried I was gonna have to make a conscious effort to remember their Japanese names, but I've had no trouble, and I think it's because they say their Japanese names. Like, oh gee, thanks.
Yeah, like, okay, so, yeah, I'm just like, alright, so her name's Amber, but you're gonna hear Kohaku when he speaks it, and I'm just like, what the hell was the point?
Yeah. Well, Richards, I think they called her Kohaku in the game.
Oh, really? Okay, I don't have a Vita, so I'm sorry.
They did, but they were gonna go with Amber, which was dumb, so it's a good thing they changed it.
I still remember when I was playing races and I found the Jadeite card, and I was like, who the fuck is Jadeite? I had to go look at the cover.
I still like what the fan translation did. Just call them Amber and Jaden. I thought that was fitting.
It wasn't like, okay, SB was like, it wasn't a bad name. It wasn't a bad name. I just didn't know who the fuck it was. I picked up the card, it's like Jadeite, and I was like, who the fuck is that? So I went and looked at the card, and it's like, what? I was so confused.
Yeah, I think Jadeite's a pretty good name for him. I go either way.
That could be taken so differently.
I was about to.
Outside of context.
I was about to make a bisexual joke, but I thought, But, speaking of voices, I predict that Todd Habercorn's going to voice Sore or Vic Mignogna.
Yeah!
I can see that.
Vic
I
Mignogna.
thought they're gonna go with Vic Mignogna. He's been getting a lot of shitty press lately.
Dude, Vic Mignogna's
Yeah,
the man.
What? How so?
What you're talking about? What kind of shitty press has he been getting?
I heard
don't
about.
know.
I know about the homophobe thing, but
Well, I mean, he's gone on record as saying, "Oh, if you like the gay stuff, that's fine. I don't. Whatever, that's fine."
yeah.
But I actually had him a year ago here at a local convention. I live in Vancouver, for those of you who don't know. And there was an incident that was fairly well covered up involving him getting girls to do things like, originally it was like getting stuff for him. Like it was, oh, could you go grab this for me? And it was fine, but I heard rumors a couple days later that he'd lured girls to a room, and I'm like, and it's been floating around Tumblr and stuff like that, and there was a petition to get him removed from something, and it's been gross.
Yeah.
I would take anything Tumblr says with a grain of salt.
Yeah, well, if I wasn't at the convention, I might not have believed it, but
I'm not saying it's false, or I think the context might be true, but Tumblr has a great effect of blowing things out of proportion.
yeah.
It's very true, yeah.
While they might be telling facts, they're also like exaggerating it. They have a tendency to do that.
Nick, I have that poster in my room. I have that poster in my room back at my dorm, or my apartment.
Oh,
Yeah!
Yeah. When I
It's a
saw
sweet one.
when I saw Vic Mignogna at AWA a couple of years ago to get AJ's, he was nice to me, but I did notice that he asked me for the picture, so I'm like, why not? But as opposed to me asking him for a picture with them, but with the girls, like he would always like do the little huggy thingies.
I think he goes ahead and asks because, like, if I was in that position, if like there was a huge line waiting for me, and like I assumed that was like the reason you came, and if for whatever reason you were like too shy to ask but really wanted one, that if I was to engage you for the picture, then you'd be like, yeah, and then you get it, and you wouldn't have to put yourself out there.
Yeah.
You're just thinking of his fans.
Well, I mean, I met the guy. He didn't seem bad. But
Yeah.
There was word floating around and he didn't come back the next day. He was supposed to and he didn't. So I was like, kind of sketch.
Yeah, there are a lot. I noticed a lot of the bad press about him is a lot of it seems to be rumors, so I kind of take it with a grain of salt. But I have observed some favoritism.
Well, let's put it like this. It's been three games. Troy Baker has an appearance sometime, so
They should get Troy Baker to.
He'll be in the game somehow, either as a main character voice, or I swear they'll voice over the NPCs in this game, and he'll be one of the little side characters. And they'll just he'll be in there.
He'll voice every character. Every single character is Troy Baker.
Everyone should be voiced by Jameson Price.
It's just him for the girls, like, oh, better be careful. Like, doesn't even try.
I would hit the mute button on this remote. So
Maybe it's just me, but I'd play that.
I mean, yeah, I
So
would
would
too.
I would. It would be marvelous.
I mean, I wouldn't say it would be marvelous, but like, it'd be alright.
Can I have dual audio then? I'm not gonna be that guy and like beg for it, but like if that's gonna be the case, can I have dual audio?
I think they said something about considering dual audio.
Well, no, because
I don't really care for it. A lot of people like really bitch and moan over it, but I'm not that guy. But like, if that's the case, can I really have?
no, the Japanese voice is just him. It's just him again making up Japanese words for the Japanese voice. He's just like Toyota. Yeah.
It's like him just saying like.
Stuff he's learned at a sushi bar or something.
Yeah.
He's like saying like the men are eating. Like he says really basic stuff.
Yeah.
The group of men are eating.
That makes me think. Speaking of voices, Tom,
What?
how would you feel if you were in Chad Warden was in a Tales game?
Why?
What the fuck is
I don't
Why?
know how to feel about this. Like, even I'd be like, why?
Dildo
I
thing.
guess, but
Dildo.
And he's the main character, so his ultimate weapon indeed looks like a dildo.
Dildo.
Perfect.
Impressive.
It's gonna be the purple dildo on a stick from Saints Row.
Yes.
Oh my god, I love this.
It's so flappy.
Weapon.
It's so funny.
no, you see, he'll have a sword that looks like a dildo, and a shield that looks like the PS Triple.
Exactly.
PS triple.
He has a yeah. No. His ultimate weapon is Kaz Hirai or whoever's in charge at Sony. His face is coming in and smiling and eclipsing the enemy. Ridge Racer.
Rage Racer.
Come on, that joke's dead.
It'll never die.
It's
No.
dead.
I like that.
Is Ridge Racer your favorite racing game?
No. Cruising the world.
The greatest.
Cruising!
Nick, every time I go to like a grocery store, I keep looking for the right yellow car. No one ever has it. They have cars that look like it, but they don't have the yellow car. As like a little model. I feel like it'd be a good present.
That would be a good present. Nick would like that.
What you eating?
Or like marshmallows, but covered in Rice Krispie treats. They're delicious.
Ooh.
That sounds amazing.
It's like a lot of marshmallow. Yeah.
I'm gonna steal those.
Please don't.
Are we more tail stuff? Talking about more tail stuff?
What other Tales stuff should we talk? Have you guys had any experience with other Tales communities outside of Mizuho, which is obviously the greatest one ever?
There are
I
others.
mean,
Yeah.
Yes, there are.
well, not daily lately, but I mean, I roleplay on Tumblr in the Tales community.
Yeah.
But, yeah, when I'm there, mostly it's Vesperia because I'm Flynn, but...
Nice. Guys, who would I be?
There's also Gaius, but other than that, no, not really, because I live in Maryland.
If I was a Tails character, who would I be?
Guy.
What?
Wait, who asked that?
Me.
AJ.
You'd be Yuri
AJ.
Lowell as voiced by Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage.
Whoa. That'd be the best.
You'd be Steve Buscemi, voiced by Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi voice. What do you think?
I want Sheena to be Mimi the Baker.
Aw. I think I'd be okay with being Guy.
She's like, what?
We already confirmed that Sheena is Tyr, though.
Yeah, I can see
Even
that.
she herself says so. So
Is
I'm still
Tyr
trying to
your?
understand how I'm trying to understand how that works. She's Sheena, well, she's Tyr.
Yeah.
How is she not Sheena?
Yeah.
That's
That's
why
a
is
good
she not
question. Sheena, explain yourself.
She gave herself her name before Abyss came out, obviously. But yeah,
Well, yeah, that's because we're all here because we all met through Symphonia.
It's true.
Yeah.
Not technically true.
Actually, I'm
Also-
here because Stan just kind of brought me here.
yeah.
Oh, okay, well.
I met Ryan through real life, and I met AJ through real life.
And I
Yeah.
met Nick through real life.
No,
I'm not even sure if I'm real or not, honestly.
Yes.
Real right.
Yes.
By Leo Rife.
Because I arrived at Judgment one day in order to ask Ryan to do a Tales of Trivia contest with me.
Did you win?
So I take it by the lack of mentioning, nobody visits Tales Hentai Foundry ever? No? Okay.
I try to, but they
What?
I'm
joking.
sorry, what?
They blocked me. They won't let me go back.
He was asking if we were part of any other Tales communities. That counts, right? Right?
I remember I joined that Bleach message board you found, Nick, because the elite group you're in was talking about Tales, and I'm like, I have to go in there. They're like, but in order to join the group, you have to have 100 posts. I'll do it. Richard says Abyssal Chronicles, Tales Mafia, Skype groups. Yeah, Richard's all over the place.
Okay, yeah. Richard's always in. I mean, yeah, I see Abyssal Chronicles every now, but I'm not active in it. Tales Mafia, that's a good one. You do often post those on Tumblr sometimes. I just don't. I never joined them because I don't remember the last time I played Mafia. I think the last time I played it, I did Dangan Mafia, and I was basically game breaking Ibuki. It was so hard. It was really so hard to like win that because Ibuki is kind of dumb. So I couldn't just say stuff straight out. But yeah, that was the last game of Mafia I played, and Skype groups, of course. So.
Yeah. The most I've been in outside of Skype groups and Mizuho and Tales Mafia was that old official Tales forum that died.
Oh yeah.
I had 4,000
yeah.
posts. I think you went on there once too.
Same here.
Damn.
I'm part of this group. It's called Facebook. On there you can like see all your friends and you can add them and you can like talk to them and like become their friend. You get like a big list of all your friends.
What is this cancer I'm hearing?
AJ.
Yeah.
AJ,
Yeah.
AJ, come on. You gotta use MySpace and LinkedIn.
Dude, I use Google Plus. That's the only thing. I use Google Plus, dude. It's the way of the future,
Oh
man.
my god.
I can show all my friends the YouTube videos I'm watching.
Our Jiggy Diggy.
And now YouTube won't let me log in unless I agree to like sell my soul to Google.
AJ, come on now, AJ. You gotta use Friendster.
Where the fuck is your AOL account? Sign on into fucking-
My AOL, my dial-up.
I still have mine.
You really?
I don't log on it, but I
Wait,
still have it.
dial up? You mean that soul exorcism?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking noise.
My internet's just like a potato. Like it's just like I just plug my like charger cord from my laptop into a potato. That's how I get internet.
But if it is a potato, is it a nice potato?
No, that's a really shitty one actually. It's like it's like those like really gross big ones that like are weird. It's basically like a yam. It's just not a good potato.
That's
It's
rather
really brown. It's
unfortunate.
got little roots growing out of it.
Yeah, it's gross. I don't like it anymore. I need
Well, if you
to
ever
upgrade
want
it.
to upgrade, just kind of take Sheena because she is a nice potato.
Yeah, she's a
Oh
bit
my
of a
God.
potato herself. Ooh.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tom.
My Tales fandom exposure has not been as nice as others because, well, I have been around a few random sites and I did eventually join the official forums, which died, so now I'm on Reservia. Really, my only other major Tales thing before Mizuho was GameFAQs, so I bet you can all imagine how that fucking
Yeah,
What
that's
is this
fucking
cancer I'm hearing?
exactly. That's toxic as fuck.
I can like see it now, like the early days stands like back in the early days, I couldn't find a place where I was accepted. Everyone hated me for no reason. And then people would be like, wow, this new Tales Symphonia game's awesome. And it's like Stan's writing, it's like, I hate this game. It's the worst ever.
I actually have thoughts on what happened with
And it's like, for some reason, no one liked me. They never wanted me around.
I actually got to hear the entire story because he was trying to make his Tales video and he linked me the audio, so I know his entire story.
Yeah, I actually talked on my Tales history thing, and I'm not even exaggerating here. You can call me out. But literally all I did was, when Symphonia was out and about and it was all popular, I was like, wow, this game sucks. So I literally went on GameFAQs, looked up on shit, and then I was like, and literally all I did was post, why do people love this game so much? I don't get it. That's literally all I said. And everyone fucking ripped me a new asshole.
That's what you get.
So,
I remember I was there. I was there. I was like, burn him alive, get the stake.
Yeah, and Richard's just like, to be honest, it's a gay FAQs board. What did you expect?
Richard, this was back when I was young and even stupider than I already am. So,
Oh my god.
That's
Yeah.
possible?
everyone is surprised. Yep.
It's really surprising though, because only certain places are really toxic on gay FAQs. Like, when X and Y came out, I was on there playing Pokemon, and like, I met the nicest people ever. Like, literally, there was an entire thread, and it went on for like 9 threads. But there was an entire thread of nothing but Pokemon, people trading Pokemon for IVs and stuff, like rejects. And they were the nicest people that I've ever met.
I feel like you can't.
Each other.
It's
nice.
It's hard to play Pokemon and be like a total dick. You can't just be like, hey fuckface, give me your Eevee.
There's no hard to be a total dick playing Pokemon. There's people who play Pokemon and they're like, well, I IV train, and I'm like, oh, you don't have a Macho Brace? So I'm like, you can all go fuck yourselves.
Yeah.
I
guess
the
that-
gym leaders and fucking end the game.
Yeah, I hate that. My friend was like, hey, you want to play me in X and Y? I was like, sure. He's like, oh, I'm sure you know my Pokemon are like Eevee trained. I'm like, I have 2 Eevees in my box back at fucking Poke Center, dog. I think I know a thing or two about Eevee training. And I played him, and I'm like, why are you beating me so easily? It's like, I told you, I Eevee trained him. I'm like, but mine are the same level as you. I don't get it. And I'm like, Pokemon's stupid.
I watched a video on Tumblr the other day where someone feared a Garchomp. And if you don't know what fear is, it's oh my god.
The Rattata.
Yeah, they feared that shit, and I was done. I mean, I guess, yeah, that's the only way you could beat it. But you know, to be fair, the person didn't have any other counters. Like, it was their last Pokemon, so it's like they couldn't have did anything. There was nothing they could have done. Like, even if it was like, okay, let me just Swords Dance 3 times, well, it still had a sash, so you could sit there and Swords Dance till the fucking cows come home. If you attack me, I'm gonna survive, I'm gonna use Endeavor, and then I'm going to quick attack you, unless you have, like, a quick attack move, and I don't think Garchomp learns any. If you don't have a priority move, you lose.
Isn't Dragon Rush technically a priority attack? Or was it just
Dragon-
universal
no.
shit?
No.
No, it's a piece of shit.
Okay, so it is universally shit.
Yeah, I don't think there's a move for Garchomp. But I just watched a video. It's just like a level 1 Rattata. It's like this level 50 Garchomp. It was just like, yeah, I know what's about to happen. It was so bad. It was like be aware that we are walking into a generation that doesn't know what fear is. And I'm just like, oh my fucking god.
But real quick though, to add on to what you were saying about people on the X and Y boards actually being surprisingly okay. The people on the Ultimate Marvel boards, to my surprise, were for the most part pretty cool people. That's how I got most of my games and stuff. There were like maybe 2 people who were shitheads.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's some places where it's not really toxic, and then there's other places just like, why the fuck would you come here?
Right. Like,
Terrible.
never, like, key rule, never go on any of the general boards on GameFAQs. Ever.
Never go to any of the Tales boards and ask this one question. What's your favorite Tales game? Do not do that.
No, that's a bad idea.
Don't do that.
No, Jet, you need to rephrase the question. It should be, what do you like?
Ooh.
No, it's there.
Yeah.
What do you like about your favorite Tales game?
No, just what do you like in
No,
general?
be like, what's your favorite Tales game? Tales Symphonia for the GameCube or the Tales Symphonia remake?
Or even better, go on there and say, I thought Dawn was okay. And then
Well, hey, at least it's not Tempest.
yeah.
I mean, I would never do it, because if I do it, if I go on there and say anything, period, basically what's gonna happen, Evolution's gonna fucking show up, and then he's just gonna be,
Oh.
and then he's just gonna be an asshole about Vesperia.
Pretty
I don't
much.
got time for that shit. Okay, fuck off.
Stan, if you want a really nice message board, visit the League of Legends message board.
Yeah,
How about
people there are nice. No, dude, Stan, here. I'm gonna name a community for you, and you tell me if it sounds like the kind of place you want to go. All right? People are nice. Talk about happy things that are cool. Talk about like I don't know, like cutie marks. Talk about friendship and magic.
no,
Dude, does this not sound good to you so far?
no, doesn't.
Dude.
Hold on.
Stan, I got some
Hold
for you.
this salt.
It's
Guys, I secretly wish that the MLP message board was the most toxic.
Oh my god, how funny would that be? Just like everyone on there's amazingly like racist and mean. Like just terrible people. They're all just terrible people. That'd be hilarious.
Alright, DS, I got one for you, okay? It's accepting, honest, and everybody hates each other.
Uh-huh.
I think 4chan's the place for you.
Yeah, how about that?
And I
Sounds
was
good.
about to say, it's this magical place where they make honey and
Do.
Well, me and Ryo will get that.
Alright.
I did have one good experience on game FAQs for the forum. It was right after I got Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, and I went,
Ooh.
I don't know how to play this game. So I went on the
show yourself
forum.
then.
I know how to play now. I'm
Too
like, hey
late.
guys, I just got the game. How do I play? And I was instantly linked 700 different articles and web pages with guides. And this is how you do that. This is how you do that. I'm like, required reading. But everybody was really friendly and like, hey, if you need help hunting that, I can do that. I can do that. I'm like,
That
aren't
sounds
you guys
cool.
not supposed to be assholes?
You know,
Yes.
who's,
Man.
you know who's responsible for that? Prince Boo on YouTube is so fucking bad at Monster Hunter.
Not him
Literally,
again.
The entirety of the internet was like, we need to have everyone just read before they even play. Everyone.
No, it's not even that. He was so miraculously horrible. Carry tier doesn't even begin to describe it. Okay, you know, there's only 2 tenets of advice you need for Monster Hunter because it's a very basic game. Don't get hit and hit it till it dies. And I don't mean that to sound...
hit it till it dies. Make sure you get a good farm. Make sure that you eat before you go. Make sure you have all the right items. Make sure that you know the percentage for all the drop rates. Make sure that you know all the monsters' patterns. It's like, fuck,
Why would
no.
you need the rest of that? You just hit them till they die. I used leather armor through Lagiacrus. It don't matter.
I want to play that
Yeah.
game.
Put it this way, when you're worse at Monster Hunter than I am, you should probably seek out a different video game.
How
Come on,
bad is it?
Damn.
Come on,
And then to go feel better about yourself, go play League of Legends for the first time.
I'm not fucking playing League of Legends. I've lost more friends in that game in 2014 than I care to want to write off right now.
God, it's such a great game.
Yeah, League of Legends is crazy.
Basically, it's like let me see. I've had people just drop off the face of the earth just because, and then basically when they finally come back, I've been playing League of Legends. Bye.
It's like
I don't even bother to read
the
rest
thing.
of what
The
they
thing
say.
that's so
I've
fun
been
about
playing
that.
League of Legends. Bye.
The thing about that game that is so fun is like sometimes you know you're just gonna do really well within like the first like 5 minutes, and you're like, oh, this is gonna be a good game. You kill the person in your lane in like the first 5 minutes. You're like, oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be fun.
And then the other lane.
Yeah, and then the other lane feeds and you still lose, but
Yeah, see, this is terrible because, like, it's like secondhand smoke to me because I have so many friends that play the game, and I'm just like, I know all these terms. I don't play this game.
you should play it. I'll play it with you.
No, I'm not playing League of Legends. I have enough things taking over my life, like Destiny right now.
We should.
I had the game for a week. I had Destiny for all of a week, and
Oh,
basically
yeah.
I have a level 20. I have a level 27 Titan, and I'm working on.
Get it to 30.
I'm working on my. Well, no, I'm not getting it to 30. I'm working on my Working on my hunter now, but still, like, I've had it for a week, and basically that's basically
Yeah, that game's pretty
my
addictive.
life.
that's more than I've ever done with my copy of Destiny. I played it, got to level 20, and got disappointed.
Yeah, it's a lot. There isn't too.
Basically- Yeah, basically because it's just like I have a bunch of friends. Like my nephew out there plays it. My all the rest of my friends play it, and I'm just like, all right. Fine.
Yeah, that makes a game really fun as well. I noticed that like some of my favorite games, like My favorite. I remember when I used to play Call of Duty. I used to really like it, mostly just because I got to play with my friends. And I don't really like playing League of Legends by myself. Like, I won't play if there's no one else online.
I'll play with you, AJ.
You should play with me, Nick. I do work now. I work in that jungle, son. I kill it. Because I can't mess up because no one can kill me. I die to the jungle creeps a lot, but other than that, I'm awesome.
I've really only...
Gromp kills me a lot. Because I always try to... Gromp is OP. He's so strong.
For anyone who doesn't know, Gromp is just a giant fat toad. That's all he is.
He's awesome.
A Mario Toad?
No,
No,
like,
that toad's cool.
No, like a frog toad thing. And he like eats a little mushroom and it becomes big, and then he's awesome and he hangs out with
Sure
you.
this isn't Mario.
Pretty sure.
Speaking of, does anybody have a Wii U and played Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker?
No.
no,
Okay.
I've heard good things about it though.
I want a Wii U and I want to play it so
good.
badly.
I don't understand why people are like, "Oh, Captain is just a game for babies." No, it's so fun.
Captain Toad.
Like
I
was
don't know. That
playing
game looked kind of hard, to be honest.
It's a challenging game, but literally before Ryan get, hey, you ready to go? I was sitting in the other room playing Treasure Tracker, just waiting for the Skype message. Just like, oh shit, that was 2 minutes ago.
like when I was watching the demo when they had it at E3 and whatnot, they Nintendo's little the Nintendo Direct thing. I was like,
Yeah.
this game looks really fun. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you can't jump. Shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was like a ode to like Super Mario Brothers 2, where basically Toad like had the shittiest jump in the game, or
He did.
yeah,
Sheena.
he had like the worst Toad, and I mean he had the worst Toad, the worst jump in the game. I was like, okay.
That Toad had the worst jump ever.
Man, I just want there to be. I'm just waiting for another good Sonic game to come out. Whatever.
But what about Sonic Boom?
For a
When it-
long time.
I know. I'm just gonna sit.
You're gonna fucking die.
I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna be sitting for a while.
Shit.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for the next Sonic Generations to come out, and then I'll get it.
I want there to be
Sonic Generations 2.
I'm still waiting for Sonic
AJ,
Adventure
just play
3.
Sonic Boom.
New
You
Sonic.
got a bright future ahead of you, Sonic.
I don't want to play Sonic.
No.
I don't want to play Sonic Boom. I don't want
I'm looking forward to Dragon Ball Xenoverse. That's gonna be
AJ,
awesome.
Sonic Boom is the best. You
No.
can beat it
I
in
heard.
No.
I
Knuckles.
thought.
Knuckles glitch.
No.
I thought Sonic Boom had so many glitches in it. It just wasn't even worth playing.
Nah, dude, it's pretty bad. I heard Lost Worlds is pretty fun.
Yeah.
I played Sonic Boom for 45 minutes. I took the disc out of my console and I threw it away.
Yeah.
I didn't put it back. I didn't try to trade it in. I threw it away.
I don't plan on getting it. Let's just say
If
that.
I still had a wood-burning fireplace in my house, it would have gone in there instead.
Yeah.
Personally, I just want to play. The only Sonic game that I've actually recently played or wanted to play was Adventure 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that takes me back though.
Adventure 2 is fun.
And the only reason why I want to play it is so I'm just like a completionist. So I'm just like, all right, I need to do this. I need to get all the emblems. And I'm like 2 emblems away. But then I turn the game on and I realize what I have to do. Child breeding.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
hey, yeah, I don't, that's my last 2 trophies, and I'm just like, I mean, my last 2 emblems. I'm just like, I don't want to do this shit. So I take it out of the Wii, and I'm just like, all right, back to the shelf with you.
Yeah. We pretty much me and Ryan and Nick basically just had a game like that. We basically finished playing a game, and then we basically did that scene from the end of the first Indiana Jones where we put it in a crate in a warehouse to never be seen ever again.
Handled by top men.
We finished playing Lego Marvel Superheroes.
Oh yeah, you guys.
And we 100%ed it, and we were like, we are never gonna play this game ever again.
You know, there's a new DC one out.
Yeah, I
that
saw
reminds
it.
me. I'm supposed to get back to Patrick about that because he actually has that, and we've been 100%ing it mostly because I've been doing all the hard shit.
Dude, I had to do all the vehicle races.
So did I.
It's not fun. It's not fun. The game is.
I need to platinum Cilia. Like, I just have to do the second playthrough, but I have no drive. Oops. I have everything else. I just need to get the bad ending because I didn't know when you got the bad ending. So, oops.
I'm not gonna be able to platinum any Tales game until I play through them with Tom and our friends later, because I agreed I would 100% it with them. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That's
I was
cool.
gonna say,
you guys
why
are
not?
your friends.
Speaking of which, Tom, did you ask Patrick about the thing?
Ah, shit.
Nope.
I think that's a yes. I think that's a yes. I think that sounds like a definite yes. I
I
did.
feel like I did, but at the same time, oh shit.
I love that. That's the best response. Hey, did you finish doing that thing? Oh shit. Like it's like from that point on, you know where the conversation's going. Like you can tell it's not gonna be good.
Whatever. I can just call Patrick later and ask him. Whatever.
You'll be all like, "Yo, Patrick, what up?" And he'll be all like,
Like,
"Yeah,
I'm
boy."
going to see him tomorrow, maybe, because me and him are supposed to go over to Parrish's place with like Matt and a bunch of other people.
All right, we'll ask him, and then if he says no, then I guess we gotta ask Matt. So.
Yeah.
Fandoms are silly.
We should all start playing World of Warcraft.
No.
Yeah.
Sheena plays World of Warcraft.
I quit World of Warcraft. I'm done.
World of Warcraft.
I'm out.
Sheena, do you play World of Warcraft?
She did, I think.
Because I used to play that back in the day. Back in the day, I remember I had a Blood Elf Paladin, and I was killing it.
I remember watching you play once.
I was killing it.
I got her addicted to Minecraft.
Yeah, dude, I'm good at Minecraft. We were just playing before this.
You were playing on the PS3.
and like we played for how long? Do you think we played for?
We played for a while.
We played for a solid while, but within probably like the first 10 minutes, I already had 8 diamonds and was already working on building a castle.
Yeah. And I was just kind of messing around.
Yeah, Ryan was like, "Hey, I found my dogs," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm laying the basis for my castle on top of this mountain." And I already had like a stairwell system and like a mine.
Yeah.
That is way more than I accomplished when I played Minecraft.
No, dude, I'm like a Minecraft fiend. I'm really good at it.
On the Mizuho Minecraft server, Tom made
I'm,
an
like,
igloo
decent
on
at
top of
it,
my
but
house.
still, it
You
takes
what?
me a
He made
couple
an
hours
igloo
to
on
do
top of my
things.
house.
It's like, okay, I'll go down, go dig. Oh, hey, diamonds, neat.
Yeah,
Then
dude.
I built an igloo on top of his house.
Guys, just if I ever actually get Minecraft and I'm gonna play on the server, you guys are gonna like get on like be like, "Oh, didn't AJ get Minecraft yesterday? Oh, that's pretty cool." You're gonna log on. It's gonna be like, "Welcome to AJ World," and it's gonna be like roller coasters and shit, and like fucking like aquariums and stuff where all the animals are. That'd be sweet.
Well, if you
I still want JC to rebuild my secret, or at least somebody to rebuild my secret room on the Mizuho server.
I'll do that after I'm done building my what's going to be super impressive igloo.
Awesome.
Well, I can make a working like trans system that goes to all our houses.
That'd be cool.
Remember,
you guys want
Tom,
me to do
don't tell
that.
anyone but me where it is.
I made a thing of rules on like signs.
Like when you spawn.
Yeah, I
Nice.
found like what I think is the area.
Am I allowed to blow up everyone else's house?
I put on the
Only Sheena's.
Sheena, you saw it. I think it was rule number 2 or 3. It was like, if you burn down someone's house, they will likely hate you. Then the next sign is probably.
So what you're saying is I'm allowed to blow up people's houses?
No.
No.
I also turned
If
PvP
by
off.
people you mean Sheena, then yes.
Okay. I don't know. This doesn't sound very fun anymore.
I will melt your igloo.
I will melt your igloo. Dude, I'm just gonna have like an evil dark like castle like in the sky and be like, how did you get up there? It's gonna be crazy.
Anticlimactic.
It'd be funny if like you had like a Darth Vader skin and you would show up at people's house and you would just stand there looking up for a little bit.
No, dude, I would have
and then
some,
you torch it.
I would have some crazy skin and I'd be like, hey Sheena, I just installed a doorbell for you, and you like ring it and the whole house explodes. So, I did that. Me and my friends used to play Xbox Minecraft when it came out a lot, and like we made the craziest world. And my friend Palmer had like this crazy house made out of glass, and like it had like lava flowing, so it looked like it was made out of lava, and it was all this cool glass stuff. And I was like, hey Palmer, I went ahead and installed a doorbell for you because I figured out I was messing with the music boxes. And he was like, okay, and he went up to it, and it's just I remember watching it, like I just see him go to his door, like look at the doorbell, like look down, like turn around, and he's like, did you really install a doorbell? I'm like, yeah, dude. And he's like, and then just like nothing happens for a little bit. And he's like, nothing happened. And then just boom, like all like boom, and it all starts exploding around his house, and like everything gets broken. And you just hear him like, oh god, ah! He's like running, like trying to stop it, but he can't because it's just all blowing up. And I'm like, oh man, I don't think I did it right.
That reminds me of the story Wise told us for his initiation. It was pretty fucking great.
Oh yeah, the Flint and Steel.
I'll retell it since Wise isn't here. Basically, he was playing Minecraft with a friend. His friend, because he wanted to make like a heavenly looking place, so he surrounded his he basically filled his fucking land with wool for
Okay.
whatever reason. So Wise, and there was even like a bridge over a moat that led to it. So Wise is like, I got an idea. He walked over it and he was like, hey dude, I want to show you something. He's like, and so his friend was like, all right, what? So they walk over to the center of the place. Wise just starts a fire and then runs for his life and breaks the bridge on his way back. Oh, evil.
Man,
Yeah,
Minecraft's fun.
it's super fun. It's so fun that
I actually don't
It's
know
fun.
if you saw my picture before I got on cam.
No, I did.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Oh, you
yeah.
have?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Were we talking about like Tales of Zestiria like 45 minutes ago?
Oh yeah.
And then we were, and then we started talking about game communities, and then it branched off to toxic game communities, and then non-toxic game communities, and then
Well, the idea.
League of Legends, and then yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's episode 200
It's
anyway.
episode 200. Who fucking cares?
Yeah, that and the idea was Zestiria and Tales community, so it's not like we weren't that far off.
They don't care anymore.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Episode 1.
They probably put this.
It's fucking awesome.
so Ryo.
They probably put this on in the morning and just like, all right, time to get ready for my shitty life, and just listen to it. While they take like 2 hours.
So Ryo,
Yeah, what's up?
What's going on with Yu-Gi-Oh, man? Talk to us.
Fuck that game. It's
No, we're done. No, we're not talking about fucking Yu-Gi-Oh. Snatch Steel came back 3 days ago. We're fucking done.
dead for 2 formats and it keeps getting worse.
Yeah.
Burn
It really does. Like they're not doing anything to fix how dumb the fucking cards are. I want to play OCG because at least they're hitting shit. Like they hit Necros, which is the new ritual archetype. But like they're not doing anything that fucking slaughters the really, really, really dumb archetypes like Shaddoll's. Okay, for this format in TCG, they took away super polymerization. So the fuck what? You took away one card, which was really stupid, but the card is dumb, but you took away one card that they didn't technically need to run,
Mm-hmm.
away
and left
one
everything
card
away.
that they have like 2 copies of anyway. It
Sh-
doesn't
And yes,
Shaddoll's
it
are
did.
cool.
And Dark
Dumb.
Hole is now at 2 again, which is great.
It doesn't fucking matter when everything's floating.
Yeah.
Mm.
Everything's floating. You brought back
Don't forget, they're also immune half the time, so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, okay, so you brought back Raigeki. Like, my nephew was like, I'll play Yu-Gi-Oh! Again when Raigeki comes back. And I was just like, get your deck ready, bro. Raigeki's back. And he's just like, are you fucking joking? So, like, alright, so now we have Dark Hole at 2. And then Snatch Steel. I'm just like, really? You brought back Snatch Steel? I'd rather you bring back Brain Control. Snatch Steel is dumb because Snatch Steel is just basically like, okay, so who cares? If I use Snatch Steel on your monster, you're not gonna get the 1,000 life points. You lose. Snatch Steel. Oh, Honest is that too. Win more Blackluster Soldier sack. Oh, I attack 2 Honest. GG. I don't care. Fucking lose.
Look, can we throw our arms up and just collaboratively say fuck Yu-Gi-Oh! It's dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about a year ago.
Fuck Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Yes, Richard. Snatch Steel came back. It's at 1. It is dumb as fuck.
It
Did you
exists,
guys,
period.
did you guys hear the rumor about Yu-Gi-Oh though recently? I
Mm-mm.
think I told Ryo and Tom about it, but basically, okay, you know how the anime is getting a HD version soon, the original anime?
Nuh-uh.
Basically,
Yeah, it
Yu-Gi-Oh!
is.
Kai.
It's pretty-
Whoa!
Okay,
Cool.
so, like, real talk, why wasn't that news, like, 45 minutes ago?
Yeah, exactly.
That's news?
It's not confirmed.
Oh, it's not
Okay,
confirmed.
not confirmed.
No, the anime is confirmed. That's actually a
The
thing.
end's confirmed, the thing before it.
The thing
Oh,
that
okay.
the thing that it connects to, but people are basically there's a rumor going around that to coincide with the original anime coming back, they're gonna basically just reboot the card game entirely and just start over.
What?
I will actually be a-okay with that.
What's hilarious is that it's still the biggest middle finger to the avid players. You know, the ones that spend the most money on their cards consistently.
Wait, they're gonna get rid of all the old cards?
Ban
They're
them.
Yeah, people are speculating they're gonna be like, all right, all cards made before this date are banned. We're starting over.
You know, here's the funny thing though. Even that won't fix it because the majority of the player base would just throw their arms up, burn their cards, and then no more sales.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't think I like that. I don't think I'm a fan of that.
Yeah, they might ban that card I gave you.
Mm.
What card was it again?
But
I don't remember.
no, did you hear? Like OCG like eroded a bunch of shit, and they brought a bunch of shit back. Like they eroded Chaos Emperor Dragon, Harpy's Feather Duster, Temple of the Kings. They like all these banned cards that were just like sitting and rotting on the ban list. They eroded them and brought them back, and basically they're just like really dumb as shit. Like Ring of Destruction. They brought that back. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, Chaos Emperor Dragon coming back is basically like, okay, so if you play this card, if you activate this card's effect, you can't activate shit else for the rest of the turn.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can't activate it. You can't. I'm just like, okay. But basically, the card is, I start over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just want them. When are they gonna ban Frog the Jam? That card is so overpowered. So overpowered. It's ridiculous.
Frog the Jam, bruh.
Frog the Jam,
Honestly,
dude.
I miss the days when the TCG used to just do nothing but copy the OCG list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fuck this game.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, Necros is really stupid. Like, I'm sorry. First turn Trishula, that's dumb as shit.
Neckcloth.
Yeah, Neclaw. That's fucking dumb. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
You
I-
know the old Gishki loops. We can't bring the synchros back, but we can certainly make them loopable rituals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's dumb. Like, I don't like clip-offs either. They're stupid. Because you can't fucking get rid of them. And they have their own fucking skill drain.
Yeah.
And why is skill drain still at 3? What the fuck is wrong with them?
Well, you see, it's a hard counter card, so nobody cares.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
and Vanity's Emptiness needs to go burn in hell. That card is really stupid.
Magic Cylinder at 3, boys. Magic Cylinder at 3.
That is the
fuck
best.
runs
Magic Cylinder.
I mean,
At 3, boys.
Ryo, I will never. Ryo, I will never forget the one time I Magic Cylindered your Parshaft.
With the 16,000 attack. Well,
You were
that's-
just like, really?
Whoa, why?
I just want.
I play jank decks. It's funny.
I just want Heavy Storm back. Cause I
Aw.
can run MST at 3 and never see MST ever the entire game. I could run it at 3 and never see the
Mhm.
card. Period. But if I run one Heavy Storm, I swear to God, every single time you said it was like, there's no fucking way he has Heavy Storm in his head. I swear, if it's not in my head, I will draw it.
Dude, have
Give
you,
me a 1. It's
have
just
you been playing back row format? 3 MST is just a drop in the ocean.
Yeah.
it really is. It's fucking dumb. Like I don't know. This is like nothing you can do.
It's
Mm.
depressing.
Against like okay, people say like burning abyss is kind of silly, but I don't really have that much issue with it. They're dumb, but
It's not Neckcloth. It's not Shaddolls. It's
yeah, I fucking hate Shaddolls. I'm sorry.
I like the Burning Abyss. That's cool. They're like Dante's Inferno characters.
conceptually they're cool. Balance wise, they're not.
Yeah, I
because
know.
They float forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they float forever and they plus off the dumbest shit. Oh, this shit. Oh, it died. Okay, cool. And oh, I also get to draw a card. I get to add another card because I had.
And get that card back. And get that card. And I get that card back.
Yeah, it's dumb. But Shaddolls are just fucking. They're just.
When Shadows came out, I remember I was like, oh, I was like, this is about to be broken.
I've had to
That-
play Shaddol deck so many times.
Mm.
I fucking hate that deck.
Oh yeah.
That was okay,
What I do-
Then I started playing my Harpy deck more. It was all good.
It's like
What I do like though is the ritual beast or the spirit beast. I like those.
oh yeah, those guys are pretty cool. I like how they were like, all right, so what's like a broken mechanic in Yu-Gi-Oh? And they're like, well, what about like Foolish Burial? I mean, we limited it to one. You know, it's kind of unfair for people to be able to pump their graveyard full of stuff that belongs in the graveyard, right? You're like, good point. Let's make an entire archetype based off of that one concept. And it's like, what? Like, why did you think that was a good idea?
We don't think.
Yeah, no,
Indeed.
not at all.
Monami.
Dude, I'm sorry. Like, Yeah, pretty much. I was just mad when it was like new ban list is out and I saw Snatch Steal. I was ready to throw my computer out of the window because I was just like, "Are you fucking joking?" Snatch Steal's back.
It's back. It's back. It's been gone, but it's back.
Let's see. Oh, Audis is at 2, but let's see. Vanity's Emptiness is still at 3. None of the Shadol cards got hit. Like, Fusion needs to go to 1 for that deck to die.
Oh my god. And they have like, have you seen that new Fusion card? Have you seen?
It doesn't fucking matter because they still have a bunch of other cards.
Have you seen that new Fusion card? Like the new polymerization? There's like a card.
Fusion substitute.
Yeah, and it's like this card counts as polymerization, but it has like a bonus effect. So it's like polymerization, and you get it like back or some shit like that. It's crazy. Stupid.
It basically it doesn't make your Fusion +1, but it makes you minus less hard.
Yeah.
So, but basically you can only use since it's counted as polymerization. It takes up one of the polymerization spots, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
No, it does the same thing.
Fuse from your side of the field, I think.
I don't remember, but it was. I remember seeing it, and I'm like, this is silly. I don't want it. Why did they do this?
I don't know. I just want them to hit Shadows.
Hey, why are you still playing this game, man?
I don't know.
I re-downloaded Pro the other day, and
okay, Fusion Substitute. This card's name is always treated as polymerization. Fusion summon 1 Fusion monster from your extra deck using Fusion monsters you control as Fusion materials. Yeah, they have to be on your side of the field.
Yeah.
Huh?
It always counts as polymerization.
It always counts as polymerization.
It's searchable too.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 Fusion monster in your graveyard, return it to the extra deck, and draw a card. But the only thing about this card is you have to control the monsters.
Yeah.
Like you can't fuse from your hand or anything like that. But I mean,
that's not too bad.
You draw a card and you put a Fusion monster back in your extra deck.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, free materials, free plus,
and a draw.
You spend nothing to get a monster, and you fill your graveyard.
Yeah.
And it's searchable.
Yeah.
By a discardable monster.
What I did like though is that they're trying to pump up synchros again since nobody uses them anymore because fucking exceeds are broken.
Yeah.
But I was like, yay! My favorite extra deck monster's coming back. Because I really fucking like synchros and Yang Zings are fun. But Starlight Road with Yang Zings, I think that's kind of stupid.
Can we all just agree that
during your opponent's turn, and then you bounce a card back to your opponent to their deck.
Yeah.
You spin the card back to their deck. I was like, okay, that's dumb.
Can we all just agree that pendulum zones are fucking stupid?
I never get to use them. So.
I think they're dumb.
In specified decks, yeah, they are utterly stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to use them, but like every time I tried, it was dumb.
It's face roll.
Crystal Beast got new support too.
I saw that. That was cool.
Yeah, it's a little late for that
Game's
shit. But the only one that actually really means anything is the trap card because that card is stupid as shit when you have Sapphire Pegasus on the field. Bounce a card back to your opponent's hand. Also, return 1 Crystal Beast card you control. Send it. Basically, you flip it up, and when a Crystal Beast monster is destroyed, it goes to the graveyard, and you can play 1 and put it on the field. Then basically, you can't activate the second effect during the same chain, but you send this card to the graveyard, put 1 Crystal Beast card back to your hand, and then send 1 card your opponent controls back to their hand. So it's like, okay, so Crystal Beast, Sapphire Pegasus in my spell and trap card zone, back to my hand, put that back in your hand, summons Sapphire Pegasus, plays another card. I was like, the fuck?
And then bounce one of their cards. And then bounce one of their cards.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm playing this card in 3s. Fuck this. It's like the only card I would ever play in 3s that's a continuous trap in my deck.
That's funny.
But yeah, it's too late. They're still dead. Yeah. They're still bad. And the only way you can basically win with that deck is Crystal Abundance, which is sitting right here, actually.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, someone bought it for me for Christmas, and I was just like, it came in the mail. I was just like, okay, so it's shiny.
Any other cool things to talk about?
Anybody watch any cool animes this season?
I
Oh
was
god, there hasn't been any decent.
Dude,
shit.
I've been
I've
watching.
watched
I was
really
watching a
mediocre
lot.
ones, if you want to hear about that.
Really mediocre one. Yeah, I should have said that because I haven't watched any either.
I watched Parasite was pretty cool.
I haven't even heard of that. But then
Parasite?
I haven't paid.
Oh, dude, it's pretty cool. It's like, it's kind of like dark. It's cool though. What's that?
Dark and edgy.
Yeah, it's like about like this virus alien thing. I don't know. It's crazy though.
Who's VLC player?
And what else? I watched. I've been watching. What's it? Akame Kill. Akame
Akame got killed.
Got Kill. A little bit of that.
Yeah, that was awesome. It made me have feels because everybody
Yeah, they all die. They all die. And I was.
Everybody died.
I know I was watching a little bit of Sword Art Online too, but I was watching a little Sword Art Online
Well, I'm
too.
not the only one with that ringtone.
I've been trying to get that ringtone on my phone. And I can't figure out how to do it.
Like ever since I saw the Facebook page update and they're like, here you go, have it. I'm like, yep, mine.
I have it, but I'm trying to put it on my phone, but I don't know how.
If my phone wasn't a piece of shit, I would do it.
I also was
But
watching.
basically, when I heard that in Cilia 2, I was just like, yeah, so that's definitely that song. So I was like, really, guys.
No, I've been watching a lot of stuff. I watched this one show about like this girl who thinks she's a doll. She hangs out with like a fox spirit and she likes to eat cup of noodles a lot. I watched this one show about this mermaid who's stuck in this dude's bathtub and they're like best friends.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah.
If you've been watching, bro.
Right?
It's short. Each episode's like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and there's I've
Okay.
watched Parasite,
I was watching Girlfriend Beta.
Amagi.
Oh.
I've been watching that. Yes.
Amagi was a total waste.
I just kind of like it because I like really like the like Aladdin, the stories like the 1,000 Nights stories, and so it really interested me. I stopped watching it, but I'm gonna pick it up. I'm on the second season. Oh, what else? I think that's it.
Wait, it's the second season. You said Amagi, right?
No, Magi.
Maji.
Magi. Magi, yeah. However they pronounce it.
Yeah, stars Alibaba.
Yeah, Alibaba and Aladdin.
There you go.
Yeah.
Different thing entirely.
Mm-hmm. And what else?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I started watching a lot of shows, but I haven't really finished them or been picking them back up. I don't know. A show just has to like catch my attention. I don't know what it is. Like it's like I find myself watching shows that I would never find myself watching, but for some reason I just get like really interested in them. Like I started watching Soul Eater Not, and I was like, this is nothing like Soul Eater, but I was still like, I'm just gonna watch every single episode of this real quick, and I just watched every single episode, and I'm like, and I never like really, I don't know what it is. It's just it's like all different genres. Like I'll just start watching an anime, I'll watch like the first 2 episodes and be like, yeah, no, not feeling it. And I'll watch another anime and I'll watch like the first 3 episodes, and it'll be about like a girl who like fell down and like realized that she was an elephant, and then like is trying to make her way.
Wait,
And
you've seen that one?
and trying to make her way home after like losing her parents at like the deli market in Publix, and I'll be like, all right, well I'm gonna watch every episode of this show. I don't know what it is. It just
Okay, hold up. You lost me at the Publix part.
well, it's like they try to branch it out to American people, so it's like it looks like the Publix logo, but it's not Publix. It's called something else, but it might as well just be
She
Publix.
looked down and it turned out her hand was
It's in her vagina the whole time. I'd write a story with a fantastic ending. Yeah.
Once I'm done with the freaking desert part of the bonus dungeon, I'll pull up a list of all the shit I've watched over the past couple months.
Believe me, it's a lot of shit.
It's mediocre. Okay.
I'm trying to Ryan, I've been watching stuff on your Crunchyroll. You know what I've been watching.
Yeah, I can actually look at what you've been watching.
That almost sounds like hella suspicious.
No, I use his Crunchyroll account.
He uses my Crunchyroll, and I've been watching.
I know that. Like, I've used my friends on my PS3 as well, but it's just like the way you said it, and then you looked over to him. You know what I've been watching.
you know what I've been watching. You know. You've been there. Nah, I don't know. I've been watching like new stuff and like Trinity 7. I watched a little bit of that. I like to watch shows that have a lot of girls in them. Not gonna lie.
You probably like Girlfriend Beta.
I'll probably watch it. I just like shows that have like a lot of girls in it for some reason. Like the shows where it's like the one dude with like 25 girls. I'm like, I'm like, whatever. I'm like, all right.
Two questions.
Yeah.
All right, the two questions are: girls in pens or in strike witches?
No.
Yes or no?
Wait, I think I've seen Strike Witches.
Oh, God.
Wait, what? I went on this chat room where Strike Witches fans made fun of me for liking Dragon Ball Z.
Wait, I think I've seen Strike Witches. Hold on.
I mean, it's fine if
I
you
did
like
too.
it.
It
But...
was horrible.
I like how he's looking.
Strike Witches is the one where they don't have legs, right?
We're
Yeah.
not
They don't
allowed
have
to wear
legs.
pants.
No.
Jet legs.
No, they do have legs. They just put on these stupid gigantic jet boots.
No, I haven't seen it, but I think I should start watching it from what I googled.
No.
Oh my fucking god.
Don't make me come over there.
Hey guys, I gotta,
I see a lot of underage girls in their underpants flying around with machine guns.
guys, I gotta bounce. I gotta go tie my shoes. I'll be back later.
Okay.
You probably like
You know we
Love
can see you,
Live too.
right?
What's up?
You realize we can see you, right?
I gotta bounce. I gotta go tie my
What else? What
Yeah,
else?
like,
What else
the
am I
only
watching?
thing the only thing I've been watching, I didn't watch anything from this season that came out. So everything that I was watching, I've been watching stuff that was ongoing. Like I've just been watching really silly shit. It's either been really silly stuff or stuff that I was already kind of into. The only thing that was particularly new was Agami got killed, and
Yeah.
I got into that basically because I was on Tumblr, and then I was just my friend would blog something, and I was just like, "Who's the redheaded?" I was like, "Who's the black-haired chick with the red eyes?" And he was like, "Agami from Agami got killed." I was like, about to watch this shit.
Yeah, no. Nah, dude, it's pretty cool. I like that show.
So I watched that, and then of course Sword Art Online 2,
Yeah.
and then
I haven't watched
when
all of it yet.
When supernatural battles become commonplace.
Yeah, I watched that too.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
yeah, you just remember. I also just finished watching that. Or yeah, I
Because
guess I
that
finished
show
it.
is just that show is just fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's like the kind of show that I watch. Is like I don't know why I find this so entertaining. I just do. It's like got like
And then
two.
there's Sailor Moon, but
Oh, I need to start watching that.
It's on
I think I'm
Crunchyroll.
behind
Yeah.
for like 2 episodes.
I need to start
because they
watching
only
that.
come out every other week.
I also like Space Dandy. That
Space
show's
Dandy's pretty-
fucking awesome.
Space Dandy's pretty tight.
Space Dandy.
I love Space
I
Dandy.
watched the first episode of that, and it just didn't catch my interest, but it did. You know, it's not a bad show by any
It's
means.
just
not that I know of.
It's just one of those shows that like it always throws something different at you. Like you can't like go into it being like, oh, it's gonna be like last episode. Oh, because it's not at all. Because everyone could die at the end of this episode and just come back the next episode and just act like nothing's happened. It's just
Yeah.
so weird. No, like really, like they all die. And like for the first like season, they die all the time, and then the next episode they're like in the ship, like, all right, what are we doing today? And it's like, what? You guys just all were dead. Like what? What happened?
That almost sounds like Fooly Cooley. Shit, none of the fucking episode, none of that shit makes sense at all. It's 6 episods. It's just like, yeah, so like none of this shit
You
makes
didn't
sense at
understand
all.
Fully Cooley has a great message.
It's actually a coming of age story.
Aw.
I mean, no, I love Fooly Cooley. I'm just saying, like, if you show this to somebody that doesn't really get anime, they'll watch this shit and be like, "The fuck is this?"
I see you got more of that animation from the Orient.
But I love Fooly Cooley. I would watch that shit again. What I really want to rewatch though is IGPX.
I ain't saying shit.
You just did.
I know.
It would.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I've been meaning to
Ryan
rewatch
knows,
Strawberry
though.
Panic.
Really?
Yeah.
Everybody's so pensive right now. I'm just like, why?
It was
No,
pencil.
everybody got quiet.
I didn't.
I'm trying to think of what else I've been watching. I think that's pretty much it.
I
Yeah.
watched. I've
I
been
know.
watching.
I know Stan's about to list his stuff. So
Yeah, I pulled up a list of all the shit I've watched.
All right, go for it, Stan.
Alright, so Ryo and I watched the Anohana movie, which was garbage.
Complete fucking waste of time.
Yep. Ryo and I counted, they have maybe 10 minutes of original footage in that movie.
Mhm.
If that.
The rest
Really?
is shitty flashbacks.
Yep. Like,
don't you
literally
love
the
those
whole
type of
movie.
anime movies?
No.
No.
Not
Literally,
at
the whole
all.
movie is this. Everyone gets together and they go, hey, you remember the entire fucking show? Let's remember it right now.
You know, the one we just. And you know
I
what?
love
The
that.
thing is, they don't even get together and do that. They do that while they're just doing their daily bullshit.
Do you remember that Yu-Gi-Oh episode where they did that, where like Kaiba and Yu-Gi are like in a helicopter and they're like talking about shit that's happened?
It was a
No.
I remember that.
They're like, do you remember that one time when like earlier before we got on the helicopter, like Mokuba was doing some shit, and they're like, yeah, I remember that.
It's an hour and a half fucking long.
That's true. That's true.
Good God.
I'm going to do my laundry when I get some change.
And then me, Ryo, and Sheena all watched Captain Earth together, which was actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, Captain Earth.
Oh, I have news! I have news!
What?
Dude, they're making a new Lupin anime, like for the first time, and it's gonna star Lupin, and it's like for like the first time in like 20 years or something like that it's gonna actually star Lupin, and it's like it's coming out, and it kind of looks like the art style from that Miji the spin-off
The Fujiko movie.
Fujiko spin-off that it had, and it kind of looks a little bit like that, but like a little more like the old style one. And it looks like really, from like what I just seen the pictures, like it looks super cool. And like the guys, like the original guys, like he's like got good hopes for it, and like it looks cool. And I'm super excited for it. Oh my god, it looks so cool. Like it's gonna be like old school, because I mean I loved watching Lupin, but like the older ones, but it just kind of, I don't know. I love watching old cartoons, but something about it was just great. They just kind of like their faces would look really weird, and you'd be like, Lupin, let's go, and they'd be like, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, and it'd be like the same, like them just running, and they like go steal something, and it's kind of like a lot of the same shit. But this looks, I bet this is gonna be like awesome. It's gonna be like cool and like well animated and stuff, and Lupin's gonna be all like jumping out of buildings and like stuff, and he's got sliced through like. It's gonna be rad. It's gonna be, mark my words, it's gonna be cool. I'm super excited for it. I have news.
Red. We have to watch this.
I have news, guys. That was my news. That was my news.
You got so excited and cheery.
Dude, because I was like looking at it the other day, and I was like, ha, 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 and then like all of it just came back all at once. I was like, I was just sitting here, and I was just like, oh god, I forgot. Oh. Like I just sent like a message to myself in like the future when I saw it. I was like, future AJ, receive this feeling, and it just hit me now. It was great. It's gonna be cool.
What the hell?
It's gonna be so cool. I'm really excited for it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Did anybody get Omega Ruby and Apple Sapphire?
Yep.
Apple Sapphire.
Did anybody beat it?
Yeah.
Cause guess what? I'm still in slate for it.
Kidding?
I know that feeling because
I just haven't played the game, man. Like a bunch of shit came out. Like okay, Pokemon came out that Friday, along with Smash 4. I mean, I don't know you, but they came out the same day. Then Persona Q came out Tuesday. I had school and finals and shit, and then that sale happened in PSN, and I finally bought Mirror's Edge, and I got Hyper Dimension Neptunia, and I still need to beat for.
Spend money on Mirror's Edge.
Dude, it was $225, and I've never played the game.
I don't know, man.
I always liked playing the demo for it.
I'd go $225 for Mirror's Edge. I didn't think it was that bad.
I would too. I have never played. I've actually always wanted to play it.
I really,
It's niche.
personally, I love the soundtrack, so I'll play that shit. Because the
Soundtrack's
soundtrack was
cool.
amazing.
Yeah.
Still
But,
alive,
let me see.
baby.
Yeah, pretty much. That and Introduction. Introduction's on my Tumblr, by the way. But anyway, like, I still have that. I still need the Platinum Cilia 2. I need to play Symphonia 1. I'm at the point in Symphonia where I need to make pacts with the Summon Spirits. By the way, I'm on first playthrough, of course, and I'm playing that shit on hard, and Sylph cheats like a bitch. But we all knew that because we've all played the game, but yeah.
Right.
So
Symphonia Chronicles.
Yeah. So let's see. There's that. I still need to beat Bayonetta. I need to beat Ultimax's story, but I just can't summon the will to want to play through that shit because, for one thing, I don't fucking like Minazuki. He's literally 5A Zuki. Literally, he's dumb as shit. I don't have the will to play through that. and then I got both the Kingdom Hearts. I got the special, the limited collector's edition.
Cool.
So I had Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5, and it's just like there's a bunch of fucking games that I need to beat, and I think I listed them all out on Facebook. And I was just like,
have you played
there's too
any
many fucking games?
Have you played any of 1.5 and 2.5?
I played a little bit of Birth by Sleep. So I've beaten Terra Story, and I'm like halfway through Vengeances.
Nice.
So I'm just.
You're gonna get the
I
fourth
played
one, right?
Birth by Sleep,
Fourth
so
one.
like
Yeah.
I'm just like there's so many fucking games, and what happens is I'll either turn on Destiny and play with my friends, so that stops me from playing anything else, or I'll play Ultimax and play with my friends, so that stops me from playing the story. So I'm just like I don't fucking care. So I haven't touched my 3DS. Persona Q is sitting right here collecting dust, which I also got the collector's edition of this for. So there's just a bunch of fucking games that I just haven't played, and I'm just like, well,
I don't have
eventually.
I don't have any games to play. I remember the last game I played was I got Arkham Origins, and I played that, and I was like, this is the first story game I've played in a very, 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 very long time. And now I just want the Batman Arkham
Knight.
Arkham Knight to come out, and then I'll finally have completed all of them. That'll be fun.
Yeah, man, there's just too many damn games. They're just floating around my room, and I've never had this many games that I'm just sitting on that I need to beat that I haven't played. I'm just like, what the?
I also want to play. I also want to play Persona.
Yeah.
Like, I want to play not Arena, but the actual games. I heard they're fun.
We should probably go back to the
yeah,
anime topic, so Stan can give off his list.
Oh yeah, Stan, please tell us your list.
I thought he was gathering it. Oh right, he was saying. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Man, damn.
Oh, okay. I guess I will continue then. But
Tell me.
no, don't worry about it. Next up is Guy King, Legend of Daifu Mario, which came out in 2005.
Sounds terrible.
It's okay. Like, my main problem with it is that the main character and his love interest are really generic and stupid, but all of the side characters are awesome. I would so much rather have the story be about any of those people.
I think there's a lot of animes lately that's like that. It's just like the main characters are just fucking. I'd rather you not be the main characters, but all the side characters are fucking A+.
Yeah, do you remember
Can you be the main characters?
You watched when supernatural battles become commonplace or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like remember when they introduced that whole other team of people?
They're way cooler.
Yeah, they're so cool, and I'm like, what about those guys? I'm like, what are they doing? And there's they were in one episode, and that was it, and I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, all right, great, fine, whatever, just gonna tease us like that. Oh man.
And then Sheena had me watch Nozaki, which it was fine.
It's all right.
I keep hearing things in this other group, this other Skype group that I'm in. People keep talking to me about it. They're just like, you should watch this, and I'm just like...
Put it this way, if you want to see an anime that stars Sheena as the main character, it's Nozaki. I'm not even kidding.
That's funny.
That may make me want to watch it a little bit. What Richard just said, a little bit.
A little bit.
And then speaking of things Sheena wanted me to watch, I also watched Gargantia on the Verder's Planet, which is basically Dancing with Wolves but with mechs. It's basically what it is.
Sorry, what was that name? I gotta watch this now.
Gargantia.
Wrong person, friend.
I'll even type it out for you. There it is. But
Nice.
I was actually very surprised that this game, show, got added into the latest Super Robot Wars game, because it is so not a show about fighting people at all. In fact, there's this really fucking stupid scene early on where pirates are raiding the village, right? And so the main character's like, alright, well, fuck these guys, and he gets in his mech and fucking destroys everybody, right?
How could you monster?
And literally everyone in the village gives him shit. They're like, how dare you kill pirates? And he's like, what the fuck did I do?
You fucking shit stain.
And I was like, that's horseshit. But it was okay. Overall, it was just whatever. But let's see. Let me scroll down here.
Who's bleeding?
What's what now?
Someone said they were bleeding.
Who is?
I heard bleeding.
I don't know.
Stan, are you bleeding again?
Oh, all the time.
Why are you bleeding?
It shows.
Because he's
And then
crawling in his
also-
skin.
I also watched something that I swear I would never watch because it's a spin-off of Gundam Seed. But I
Oh,
watched
no.
Gundam. Sure.
I watched Stargazer, which was actually pretty good, surprisingly. Like,
Okay.
So I take it you didn't like Gundam Seed then.
no, I fucking hate Gundam Seed.
Who likes Seed, really?
Was that the
What's-
one with the Chinese guy with the ponytail who could like fly?
No, that's G Gundam. That's just awesome.
G-Gundam.
No, that was G-Gundam.
The only
entirely
Gundam
different
character
shit.
I remember.
That's the good one, Nick. That's the good one. That's what the G
Yeah.
stands for. Yeah, the G stands for the good one.
I'm
That's fine.
biased because Gundam Seed was my first Gundam anime. I'm like, this is great. What's the rest of Gundam like? And then I look
And
back on
then-
Seed. I'm like, I can't hate it, but it's such a shitty anime.
Mhm.
I can't hate it.
You hate it. Trust me, you can hate it.
Yes.
I was a member of the Church of Jesus Yamato for a while.
Oh God.
Jesus Yamato. Jesus Yamato.
I think that's how like all my friends feel about Symphonia right now, because they're just like basically they're like, this is my first Tales game. I can't hate it, but it's really pissing me off.
You can hate it.
It's
You
funny.
really can, because you know the other stuff is so much better.
That's
Sure.
pretty much it. Because basically my friend was like, I can't fucking play this game anymore. It's pissing me off too much. Like he fought the Guardian of Self-Seal. And then basically got out, and he got ambushed by Sheena, and he's laying on hard, so she fucking beat his ass, and he's just like, now I have to fucking fight that thing again, because the save point was past Sheena, and he's just like, fuck this, I'm playing Cilia.
Well, that fight was always bullshit. I get to that, I get my ass fucking kicked, I'd be like, fucking done. Always put down the game at that point.
Mhm.
Fuck it.
He was
I'm
so fucking mad. He was like, no, fuck this. I can't take it because I got fucking ambushed by Sheena, even though he knew it was coming. Got my ass beat. He thought it happened outside of the temple, so he thought he would have a chance to save. No, this game's an asshole. Here's Sheena before the save point, and it's the only save point in the temple.
Surprise, motherfucker!
He was so mad. He was like, fuck this. I'm downloading Cilia again and I'm playing that shit because I want to play a new Tales game where I can actually move the fuck around and not on a 2D plane. He was like, but I can't hate it because it was my first Tales game. This shit was so fucking funny.
Yeah, this Cement Seed is the weirdest Gundam show for me because I hate Seed and I especially hate Seed Destiny. It's a fucking shitty sequel.
Well, I mean,
But
I can look at Seed Destiny and go, that's shit, and I don't have to like it. I don't even have to think of it fondly. It's like, hello, 80 minutes of recycled animation, so...
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then on the flip side, the spin-offs to Seed I actually do enjoy. Like I like the Astray manga and I
Yeah,
just
that
said,
was
I liked
good.
Stargazer. I liked Stargazer. It was a very different style movie, and I was like, can the people who wrote this just like do everything else Seed related? That'd be great. Fantastic. I know, but
What else did you watch?
I watched a lot of shit. Jesus Christ.
You
Let me
watched
scroll.
Armageddon with me.
Oh yeah, I did. I watched Get a Robo Armageddon with Tom, and what the most notable thing about that is Tom got really pissed off at the dub because instead of calling the signature move Stoner Sunshine, they called it Stone Sunshine. And Tom was like, "This is bullshit. I'm done."
Why would you do that?
Stoner Sunshine.
Yep.
That is-
uh,
That rolls off the tongue way better than just Stone Sunshine. I
We
feel
should-
like
Just
that'd be
imagine
more
yelling
fun.
that in public.
Yeah, I wish I had some water and I'd do my thing and I can
Some
remember.
stoner sunshine!
but yeah, it was okay. The weird thing about Armageddon, and I don't know if you would agree with me, Tom, is that the first 3 episodes were like really good, but then like almost everything after that was just kind of meh. Like it was completely different. I don't know how you felt
Yeah.
about it.
Like, I liked it. It was pretty good. I don't know much else about the rest of the Getter series, but I watched that. I'm just like, yeah, I can get into this. And then the planet blew up. I'm just like, okay. And then it's just all like, oh, we're gonna try to accomplish stuff. And it's just like, really? Okay. I don't feel like stuff got accomplished.
And then there was a giant vagina in space.
Nice.
Tell me more.
I
And then Ryoma flew into the giant.
See, just when we were talking about side characters are more interesting, why can't I just have a show about that? Like a giant space vagina, the show. So great.
But yeah, like
So
even
often something flew out.
even for Getter Robo, the last 2 episodes are total horseshit. Like me and Tom were just going like, really, you're doing this? What the fuck? Like there's a moment where they create an energy act so big they chop a fucking planet in half.
What?
Just wow.
And that's a move that transfers over to one of the Super Robot War games. I think that's Z2.
Yep.
Here's the thing. That should not have been transferred over because Ryoma's going fucking nuts
Yeah.
and verging on becoming the Getter Emperor right there.
That's only in the manga, unfortunately.
Even so.
In fact,
Either way, that shouldn't have been carried over because him going nuts means the apocalypse.
yeah. And in fact, it's weird. Armageddon has the Getter Emperor in it, but only like during like a 1-minute scene at the end of the fucking thing.
Yep.
So it's strange.
But
That's always fucking
yeah,
great.
why would they carry that over? Think about it.
I don't know.
He's killing his friends while he does this. That should be a standard attack for him.
Oh yeah, totally.
What are you, nuts?
And also, it has less power than Stoner Sunshine by itself.
Stoner Sunshine.
Like that was another moment where Tom got pissed. Was like they unlock Stoner Sunshine. Very next episode, they're like, "Oh, dude, this thing's awesome. Let's spam it," and then it becomes fucking worthless.
It's a miniature sun. It's the thing. You can't stop that.
Like, as soon as I saw them do it, I'm just like, they better use this to fix all their problems. And then they do, I'm like, yes. And then it becomes useless. I'm like, what the fuck?
You got halfway there, Tom. Halfway.
But yeah, Tom, the manga version is way fucking better. I can actually give you a link to that if you're interested.
I might read it later. And
Nick.
then I'll probably just alternate between that and JoJo's.
Hey,
Go for it.
Nick,
The manga version of Shin Getter Robo is actually really short, surprisingly.
Neat.
Tom, you are aware that the second season of JoJo's Part 3 is out, right?
Second season, part 3. What, the anime?
Yeah.
No, I was not aware, actually.
Just started rolling out a week or 2 ago.
Oh, nice.
Nick, have you had time to watch any cool animes?
No.
Yeah, and I haven't
Just like,
started either.
no.
Stan's I also touched on some of this.
But here's something.
Dude, he probably has like 25 animes.
I don't. Well, I haven't counted, but we'll see.
Oh,
But,
dude. I felt
But
weird.
then there's also Hero Man, which I watched with Ryo. That was fucking awesome.
That was excellent.
Hero
Like,
Man?
It was a little slow to start, but it was really good.
What's it
Like,
about?
put it this way. Here's what Hero Man is. Imagine that, instead of Spider-Man, like Peter Parker getting bit by a radioactive spider, right?
Okay.
Instead,
Okay.
he found Astro Boy, and they teamed up to kick ass.
Also dropped his age by like 14.
Wait,
Yeah.
but like, does Peter Parker still have powers?
Technically, yes.
The spider powers?
No.
He has super robo powers.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like Static Shock.
Kinda,
He's
yeah.
way stronger than Static Shock.
Are you sure?
Positive.
He could fly on a trash can lid.
He can summon a mech the size of a 3-story building that punches out gigantic spaceships.
Yeah, but can he make people's hair stick up?
Yes.
Actually, yes.
What? Dude.
It's made of electricity.
Well, then, yeah, you go.
There's a scene where he's totally hitting on this, on the Mary Jane of the show, right?
Got it.
And so, in order to impress her, he literally has his robot power up a theme park just so he can fucking ride the rides.
Nice.
Mundane utility. But it's a good show. I would recommend. And I'm so sad that we're never gonna get a season 2
Yeah, we need it.
because they ended on a fucking cliffhanger and it pissed me off.
But it was a
Ooh.
good cliffhanger too.
It was. I'm like, god damn it.
Hey, holy shit.
High School DxD's coming back with a third thing.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Uh,
It's gonna be cool. Booster!
Doesn't it like
Cool.
doesn't that anime like have lots of boobs or something?
Yes.
That's it. Yeah, I was.
Does it?
Yep.
Is there a girl in that show?
a lot.
Really?
It shocks me that you don't remember.
I watch it mostly because of the booster. That's my favorite. he's like,
And
he's
also
like,
that
he's like,
guy with like a million swords.
yeah. He's like, I'm gonna go in for attack. Here I go, booster. And there's one time where like he does it like a bunch. So it's like, booster, and he's like standing there like, oh, it's great. I was like, oh god, like, cause he's always like, cause he does it says it one time, and then this one time he's like about to go ham, and he says like 20 times in a row, and I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, it's about to be crazy. But they're coming out with the third one, and I'm super excited. Mark your calendars, kids.
As long as you have fun.
I always have fun with everything I do.
I think they're dubbing it.
Are they dubbing it?
Yeah, they're dubbing it.
A rub-a-dub dubbing it? Cool.
I didn't
Don't
watch the
listen
other
to
two,
Tom.
so.
Well, I might as well watch that.
Hey, Tom.
Sorta interested
Tom.
here.
Let's just say this. The main protagonist female is randomly and unnecessarily seductive towards the main protagonist. And it's great. For absolutely no reason at all.
Wonderful.
That's like almost every anime ever.
It's great though, cause he'll just be like, I did it, and she'll be like, hey, I'm gonna put my boobs on you, and he's like, whoa, and I'm like, this is art.
How in any way is that even seductive?
I don't know.
My boobs on you.
I know, but like in a, I'm not gonna like say how she says it, but like in a seductive way she does it, and he's all like, "Oh my goodness," he's like, "I like it because I like boobs," and she's like, "I know you do," and they talk like that. They're just like, "Oh my god, boobs," and he's like, "I know, right? I have boobs."
Okay, can the third season just be done by Adrian?
I'll just dub it, and just like I'm just given like no like just the Japanese like raw like nothing else, and I just kind of make it up as I go, and I just have to do it like one time, like one all the way through. Like, oh, I'm gonna jump on this building. Here I go. Oh, whoa, yeah, booster.
That's kind of like
Every
how
so
when
often
we
you'll
wanted.
just get stumped on what to say as the main character, so it'll just be like, Booster!
Booster! It'd be like,
Kind of like when we wanted Ryan to do the Lloyd voice for the entire Symphonia game.
yes, that'd be great. That'd be funny.
It would be much more interesting.
Booster.
He should do it. He should do it for the second game.
Totally. Do it
Yeah.
for every game. Ever.
For every Lloyd, wherever Lloyd appears, just go and just
So do
revoice
it,
the entire
so do
game.
it in Soul Calibur Legends.
Oh man. So
Just-
I'm gonna try and take Soul Edge. I'm gonna kill everyone. Give me Soul Edge.
But I only have 2 anime left, so don't worry about
Go
it.
for it.
But,
Okay.
so first of all, again, watched with Ryo was the Scried movies.
Which were okay.
Yeah, they were okay. Like, they elaborate on certain things that people were wondering about, but they also retcon a handful of shit too, which I didn't really know how to feel about. Like, they add this completely new character who wasn't even in the original, and they were like, oh yeah, he was totally important. You don't remember this guy? What?
He wasn't important is the thing.
like, so, but overall, it was just okay. But,
You're better off watching anime itself.
yeah, much better. And then lastly, I watched Gundam Weed with Sheena.
Oh.
It's not gonna
Wait.
beat at all.
I like James's face right now. He's just like, the fuck?
Thinking, like, I'm sitting here thinking, like, is he talking about Seed or is he talking about, like, Reconquista and G? I'm trying to...
No, me and Sheena watched Valbrave.
Oh.
It's funny.
It is, but people call it Gundam Weed because the first like 2 or 3 episodes are very Gundam inspired, and put it this way, it's a Gundam show where the main character is a vampire.
It's a Gundam show
Whoa!
where everything just keeps getting worse, and it's fun.
Yeah,
I
there's
like
that too.
vampires.
So what, it's like Gundam meets Gantz? Like, what the hell am I looking for?
Like put it this. Okay, I'm gonna describe like the first half of season 1 to you in a paragraph. Okay.
Alright.
All right. So this show is about a space colony that gets raided by the military. So a young schoolboy discovers a super robot and he gets inside it. The super robot is like, "Do you want to become a vampire?" Yes, no, and the guy's like, "Awesome!" And so he clicks yes.
Hey, he
So-
didn't know it would be vampirism though.
So the thing injects vampirism into him, and he becomes a super pilot. And so in order to live, he needs to constantly feed off people's memories, which also lets him hijack their bodies. And then the military keeps harassing them, so all the students in that school decide, we're going to become our own country. So they literally Bugs Bunny
Secede.
style. So they literally Bugs Bunny style saw off their section of the space colony and pushed it somewhere else.
Nice.
And from there, everybody suffers.
Yep, and from there everything gets worse. Just everyone suffers. Incredible.
You'd think that was a joke, and you'd be wrong.
That sounds like something my little sister would have made up after watching the first 2.5 episodes of Gundam Seed.
Oh, that's
I'm serious. And then there's the vampires, and they saw off the end of their colony, and then everything goes bad.
So what I'm hearing is that it's already better than Seed.
Yep. But honestly though, outside of that initial premise, the show is pretty normal. Like, people really exaggerate how crazy.
That's like saying outside of all of the pain, jellyfish stings aren't really that bad.
They're not.
You know?
What kind of wuss gets dropped by a jellyfish thing? We're not talking box jellyfish here.
But yeah, the show is okay though. It's just like it really suffers in its second season though, because originally the show was supposed to be 4 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
But then because of various reasons, it got cut down to 2, so they had to rush a lot of shit. And it's sad because it had potential to be really good. But yeah, that pretty much sums up everything I've watched in the past few months.
I've got a short list.
Okay.
Mostly because, yeah, a lot of what we watched was covered there. So let's see. Amagi Park. Shit. Sword Art. Why? Magic Kaito. Meh. Nozaki. Barely funny. JoJo's good adaptation, but part 3 is so overhyped it hurts. And special mention to the Neptunia anime, because even now that shit still haunts me in the back of my mind when I watch anime.
Oh god.
And that's it.
Nice. What about you, James? Have you been watching anything?
I said it earlier, the only show I've watched in maybe like 2.5 years has been Gundam Reconquista and G.
Nice.
That show's fun.
Gundam G is cool.
I've just been watching Gundam anime for like the past 3 years. It's really all that's been it.
Shining Finger!
Yeah, basically. I waited all that fucking time for the last part of Gundam Unicorn, was disappointed, and then started watching Reconquista.
Reconquista features the toilet Gundam. It's awesome.
Whoa.
Yes, it does. Yeah. Alright. I watched that, I'm like, did they really just...
Makes sense. Hey, at least that's more comfortable than what they do in Knights of Sidonia, if you've ever seen that.
Oh god, no, I saw Knights of Sidonia. A friend of mine was like, yeah, watch that. I'm like...
It's okay.
I don't like this.
I don't like this.
That
I got out into it, I watched like the first few episodes, I'm like, I hate the animation, I'm done with the show.
You should at least watch the episode where they focus on the veterans. That episode is fucking awesome.
Alright, maybe I'll look back on it.
But the main reason you watch Sidonia is for that theme song, though. Let's be honest.
I watched Attack on Titan for as long as it had the opening theme and then dropped it.
Mm-hmm.
I only got up to episode 9 of that, and then I stopped.
Yeah, I stopped around episode 9 as well. I don't know why.
Most of my friends did too. They're like, eh.
Like stuff's like stopped happening, and I was like, all right.
Overrated, slow, boring, meh.
Let's have another flashback episode.
I don't know, like, I was watching it with someone, and it was already up to, like, episode 14, so we were catching up, but then we had a fight, so we didn't talk for, like, 3 weeks. In that time, I was bored, and I went and caught up with the manga, so I was just like, well, now I don't fucking feel like watching anime. So I said, fuck it, so I didn't watch it. Like, I read all the way up, I caught up with the anime, got all the way up to, like, chapter 51, and then basically I haven't read anything since, and I, like, just kind of dropped off from the fandom, and I really don't give a shit about it anymore either.
I watched the entire thing with my anime club, I think, a couple of years ago, or whenever it was still going.
Nice.
Weird.
Well, 200th episode.
Yeah,
200th episode.
I can't think of.
Ryan, you need to list what you've watched.
Okay. Well, I've been watching. What were the shows that I watched in anime?
Well, you know, Kiss X Sis.
I still need to watch that.
That's AJ's favorite anime.
Oh my god.
Yeah. X6. Your mother's favorite anime, remember?
What?
God.
Your mom's favorite anime is Kiss X.
Oh, that show! Yeah.
So fucking long.
I was like, what? Yeah, that show was good.
I can't remember the 2 shows we watched in anime club, so I'll just go the 2 shows that I've been watching on my own. Ring Ni Kakuro, which is the boxing anime by the Saint Seiya guy.
Okay. My friends are actually reading that and watching it.
It's not bad. It's a lot slower than a Saint Seiya fight, and it's not as flashy because boxing.
Mm-hmm.
But the main character Ryuji, he's more or less the Seiya of the show.
Is he like Little Mac?
Sort of, yeah.
Cool.
And he's got like his boomerang hook, which is like his meteor Pegasus.
Nice.
And I'm near the end of the second season, which is more or less a giant metaphor for Japan is better than America.
Nice.
Because they're fighting the American team and by this guy named Black Shaft.
Whoa!
Black Shaft.
He's this.
Waiting for Jet to speak up on that one. I was like,
He's
I feel like it's not just Jet that has to speak up on that. That's not even subtle.
Well, no, the worst part about that is I didn't think not safe for work when you first said it. When you said Black Shaft, I instantly thought Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, I did too. What if he's voiced by Samuel L. Jackson, like in the dub?
in the Japanese version. He's voiced by Jade.
Really?
Yeah.
I think like all the Shafts are black, but like I just instantly, as soon as I think of Shaft, I instantly think of Samuel L.
Yeah.
Jackson.
Like in the dub, it's gonna be like, I'm about to punch you right in the face. Do you understand? It's like, God, all right.
Like Black.
Do they speak English in Japan?
He actually says occasional English words, and it's kind of funny because it's like English.
Yeah.
And
Say what again, motherfucker? Say what again? I dare you.
and he's the champion of a North American, so he wants to have like an exhibition match against the people who won the champion carnival, who's like this Japanese team. But instead of hiring real boxers, he hires a really fat convict, a tranny, and this biker guy.
Nice.
Because he's
We
trying.
can now see how Japan views us.
Mm-hmm.
It starts off as like the tranny was. They do the typical thing where it's like, oh, it's a female, but then after she gets defeated, like it turns like it's a guy.
Nice.
It's like, we can't beat
wow.
up girls in our anime.
Mm-hmm.
But
You
And
want
then he's like boomerang hook and like kills her.
yeah. And it's funny because like the person who fights her, or I guess him, is the character who's more like Shun.
Okay.
So it's like the battle of
The one where he's like every time something happens to him, he's like ah! It's like ah! It's like shoot no!
yeah.
He's like, I'll give you all my energy to make you live. And then Shun wakes up. He's like, oh my god! Don't worry, I'll give you all my energy so you can live. He's like, why did you do that?
and it's he's more or less like he even does like the whole Nissan thing except with the sister.
Nissan, Oni-chan.
I don't think they're doing. Here's a toothbrush.
And like she would make him like play the piano, and in order to make himself stronger, he would play like this really strong piano that was really hard to press the keys in.
What?
I'm at the fight where the samurai guy is fighting this guy and the biker guy's like blackmailing his family.
I can already see now. I can already see the preview for season 3 now. It's gonna be the fight between, because he's probably gonna beat Black Shaft, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like, you thought Black Shaft was the toughest American opponent? It's like, you've got another thing coming. Now people always wonder how I type with these boxing gloves on.
I'm still trying to get past the Black Shaft.
Yeah.
Is he like, strong bad? Why are you going to Japan? To teach somebody a lesson about boomerangs. I'ma fuck that Ryuji guy up.
There's a season 3 and 4, but that hasn't been subtitled yet. I've been watching it. I just downloaded it.
I've just been watching it, like, without knowing what they're saying.
No, I subtitles, but
Oh, okay.
I'm only up to near the end of season 2, and they haven't subbed 3 or 4 yet because no one likes it.
Got you. No one likes it.
I'm really behind on my Dragon Ball Z Kai. I know they're at the Gotenks and Majin Buu fight,
It's a good fight.
and I've been watching Girlfriend Beta, which the latest episode involves the French girl who everyone who's a fan of the series seems to have a slight boner for. She's all like, I'm leaving Japan. Why? Because my daddy wants me to leave because it's dangerous, but it just turns out he misunderstood, like, their festival, their New Year's festivities. Like, he thought that they were, like, gonna get shot.
I watched the show. I watched this show, it just finished. It was about this guy who, like, went to the school, and, like, there were only other people at the school were girls. And, like, there's only 6 people in the school, including him. there was like this one girl with red
The
hair.
fuck?
Yeah, there's this one girl with red hair. This like one girl with blonde hair.
Is it that Mashiroro Symphony show
Oh no.
that I watched that you decided to watch?
No. It's a different one. It's like he's like an assassin or something like that, and he's like trying to put it behind him, and he's going to the school, and the school's for like people who can't go to normal school but still want to have a school life. And it's like this weird, like super private school with only like 7 people in it, and everyone there has their like own weird issues, and like throughout the show, like he like helps them like come to terms with their issues and stuff. It's weird. I don't know. It's like another one of those shows that I watched, and I was like, I'm gonna watch all of this for no reason.
Is this on Crunchyroll?
Yeah, it's on the Crunchyroll. It just finished. It was good.
Well, when I get my account back, I'll have to look through your the history and
You'll see. I watched it. I'm about to watch this too. So
that show recently ended.
what? This is Girlfriend Beta, right?
Yeah, it just ended.
What? All right, better watch it. How many seasons are there?
Just one.
I'll get right on it.
I hope there are more.
Me too. Yeah, this other show was weird.
Yeah, and
I don't know.
of course Inuyasha with Stan, Ryo, and Sheena.
But I thought we were watching Inuyasha.
I'm watching everything with everybody.
But we were on episode like 2.
Yeah, we're watching like cherry-picked episodes.
We're watching like
We're
a
watching the good episodes.
we're watching like a very ghetto version of Inuyasha Kai that Stan put together for us.
It's like
Yeah,
every.
literally-
It's like hey,
Not kidding,
Inuyasha.
I literally cut every season in half. That's what I did.
It's like we better go find the crystals. And it's like a weird staticky moment. Good thing we found them all. All right. Stan's like, this is how anime should be. Just the good stuff.
Oh, hi, Richard.
Hi, Richard.
Hey. Like Stan's like, it's like.
All the episodes of Inuyasha are good.
It's like Dragon Ball Z Stan abridged. It's like, hi, my name's Goku, and it's like a little staticky thing. Well, I defeated Omega Shenron. Back to my life with Chi-Chi and my children. Stan's like, yes.
And of course, several of us have watched Battle of the Gods.
Yeah, we saw that in theaters.
Yeah.
It would save you like millions of years.
Yeah,
of
it would.
time.
It would.
There's like 274 episodes.
No, it would be. No, I'm sorry. It would be.
Sorry.
It'd be like the very first time Goku. It could be up to the very first time Goku introduces himself. It'd be a staticky moment. It'd be one scene of Hercule like, oh, I'm Hercule, and then it'd be like, shh, and then it would be the very, very end where he's like, I'm going with Shinron forever into time now. Bye bye. Oh no, and there'd be like 5 or 4 consecutive him charging up like, and then it would just be that ended.
There'd be one where they would go back and throw in Battle of the Gods and just Goku just
No,
fucking
I'm
embarrassed.
sorry. Last revision, it would be the first time he introduces himself, Hercule doing his thing, and then Krillin going, whoa, Mondo cool. That's right, guys. Mondo cool. Then a couple charging ups, and then it'd be the very last scene, and that would be it. That'd be good. I'd watch that.
This has inspired me to make my Bleach Abridged.
The Bleach Abridged?
No, it's just gonna be. My name is Ichigo Kurosaki, and then it straight up cuts to Vic Mignogna reading the Bible.
The Gospel of John.
The Gospel of John.
I still have that on my computer.
Yeah, that's fine.
His Jesus voice is actually pretty good.
He does it like it's a different voice for Jesus.
He does a good voice for Jesus, I think.
Dude, I love it.
And God created man, and Soul Reaper, and Hollow.
The Gospel of
All
Mignon.
of them.
Good stuff.
Oh my god.
Anything else from anybody?
Best game of 2014 that's not a Tales game.
You forgot to hold on, Ryan. There's one thing you forgot.
What?
You forgot space lesbians.
Oh yeah, Ixer. Yeah, well, he says space lesbians, but really space lesbians for the first scene, and then no more.
Lame.
Wow.
Well, like it opens with these 2 girls, and they're naked, and
Nice.
and they're in their bedsy wedsies, and
Nice.
Well, one
they're
of them
macking up,
died anyway.
they're macking on each other's
Ryan
faces.
is actually 4.
And there's a. I remember when I watched Ixer for the first time with Ryo. There's this scene, and you'll instantly, and Sheena and Ryan will already know, but like there's a scene where there's a giant robot fight, right? Because there always is, and then this little girl wanders onto the battlefield. The bad guy literally stops what they're doing, stares at the little girl, and then just steps on her.
Oh.
For no reason.
Oh.
James's fucking expression. It's just. Jason's explaining, it was just like he was explaining it. Jason's is normal, and then he's just like, it's fucking funny. Oh my god.
When I first saw the show, Ryo died laughing.
Oh, do you guys remember that thing that we watched where that girl turned into a blood fountain?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Skull
my
for heaven.
god. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen. No, okay.
Wait, yeah, it was Mars of Destruction.
Yeah, it was
Factory Classic.
And like literally, so this girl's standing there and they're like shooting at a thing, and all of a sudden, like I forget what happens, but she's still standing like this, but her head disappears and just like it's like cut off, like gone, and then blood just starts spraying out, but she's still just standing there like this. And I lost my shit. I thought it was so funny. I was
It was an MS Paint enemy
Oh.
laser that just kind of shifted across.
It was
screen.
so funny. And just like, it was like, she was like, ah! And then just had no head. And was blood. It was just, oh my god. I thought it was so funny. It was so funny.
You stop.
Oh my god. Oh, it was funny.
That was the best fucking reaction. Fuck you. Stop.
Hey AJ, do you remember Generation of Chaos?
No. Should I?
Oh god.
It was the one that was so boring you were upset and had a headache.
No, that was School City Volleyball.
Yeah, School Val Noir was the one that you were just like, I'm
It's
done.
the same thing. That is still.
Was that the one where like, it was like nothing was happening?
Yeah.
Nothing happened for a half hour straight.
That's technically a Generation of Chaos.
AJ
Yeah.
got so
my
upset
God.
he just left. Like, he literally left Ryan's house. He was like,
Yeah.
I'm gone.
The fun, happy one even enjoyed Mars of Destruction. Just got fed up with this.
Yeah, it sounds like I didn't like it. Like, I don't remember it, but like, it's giving me goosebumps. Like, I
Yeah. But
Oh my god.
I guess we should probably get close to wrapping up.
mm-hmm.
Yes.
How about
Holy shit.
How about we,
What about Nick and Tom Tom though?
I haven't watched anything.
Okay.
I've watched a
Really
few
no
things, but
What have
not
you-
too
what have you
much
been-
worth listing.
what have you been watching,
I mean,
Tommy?
most of the stuff that I watched was kind of listed already.
No.
Like I've been watching that Akame. Shit, what have I been watching?
I hate that. I forget too. Like, I do that all the time. I'll watch like
I
five.
don't really have a good reference of time anymore.
Yeah, like I'll watch like 5 animes like in a row. I'll marathon them all, and I'll be like, I don't remember what I just watched at all. I'll be like, I couldn't tell you a single thing about what I just watched.
I don't really have a firm grasp of time anymore, so I could have watched something, and I'm just like, yeah, I watched that like 2 weeks ago. It'll be like 5 months ago.
being
Like,
a
I
time
wanna say
traveler, I
I
know how you
recently
feel.
watched Akuma no Riddle, but
Oh,
that was probably like
well, that's
7
another
months
lesbian
ago.
one. Is it?
I am physically disappointed right now.
How come?
My friend left his iPod over here.
Ooh.
I mean, he left it over. I don't know why, he just did, but he left it over here. It was sitting on my desk, so I picked it up and I decided, okay, let's look what songs he got on here. Okay, I turn it on. Now this is one of those. I think this is the iPod Classic. Like, yeah, it's got the 120 gigs.
Bless you.
Thank you. So yeah, it has the 120 gigs, and I'm just like, huh, okay, I bet he's got like tons of fucking music on here.
Mhm.
I go on here, he's already listened to a song, obviously. I hit menu, go back, and it's on all songs. This bar is so fucking big, and it's only about 20 songs on here. I am fucking angry and disappointed.
What?
You know what you should do? You should stare at it, then stomp on it.
No, dude. You should download like the lamest music ever, and then like wipe his iPod, and then re-upload all like the lamest music on there. Do like nature sounds and like birds and like whale noises, like, but rename them all the songs he has. So it's like the YMCA, and it's just like, and he's like, what the? He's like, what the fuck is this?
Literally, the only thing that's on here is Skrillex. I am
Oh,
so fucking
just replace
serious.
every Skrillex song with like people talking, like the soft, like graphic, like audible books, like
There are
Game of
Skrillex
Thrones
songs
Book
on
One.
here. This is 120 gigs. Are you joking?
That's funny. Does he have any movies or videos?
AJ, here's what you do. You take 16 copies
Mm-hmm.
of the new U2 album
Nice.
and put them on there.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Let's trump that. Jet,
What?
put that on his iPod.
That's good.
Oh fuck. Oh god.
Oh yes.
Oh
I'm
no.
s- I'm so fucking.
Also, don't
Goat in your
forget
mom.
ads for 5 cents.
Goat in your mom is good.
I should just.
So is he vomiting or just laughing?
He's laughing.
Vomiting.
He just. Goat in your mom.
Yep.
Act like a duck.
Quack, quack.
I'm sorry, Richard.
Can you quack like a
I'm
dog?
sorry.
Come on.
I'm so.
Fart on my
sorry.
balls for good luck.
I'm so sorry.
No, okay, but really, what you should do, in all honesty, is just take all the songs and make them the doot 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 da 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 that song, and rename them all like the songs that he already has on there. But
AJ, do you now remember the name of that song?
isn't it like Turka Turka something? No, but really, isn't it? It's something like that.
I think I actually have that.
Two. Okay, it's two knock.
Knock tune. The sad part is racist as that was, you were very close.
I know. I thought it was something like that. I knew it was something like that. But
As racist as that was, you were almost correct.
racism will get you far, but not very far.
It just makes me so angry. I'm just like, dude, this is 120 gigs, and you
Yeah.
got 30 songs, and they're all fucking Skrillex.
I needed them in Ultimate.
Are they old Skrillex? Are they old Skrillex or new Skrillex?
What a fucking- so fucking mad.
That's a difference.
That was my contribution to this entire podcast. Was fuck you, dog.
It was the best thing. That was my highlight of episode 200.
Episode 200. But why don't we close out?
Episode 200 preview.
So-
Fuck you, Stomp.
That should be a preview.
So the moral of episode 200 is go watch Ixer.
Or be an asshole.
So, okay, guys, last thing. Jet posed a very important question. What was your favorite game that wasn't a Tales game in 2014?
Stick of Truth.
Nobody answered
Oh
that.
god, that's hard.
South Park, Stick of Truth.
I'm trying to
Shadow
think
of
of
Mordor.
what came out in 2014.
I'm just gonna say fuck you Stomp was a game that came out on the last day of the year. I played this shit out of it.
Wait, I got mine, and it's a stunningly easy pick since there's almost no competition.
Dragon Age Inquisition.
No, that was shit.
Thank you.
I'm still playing it, and it's still shit. No. Like, Smash is good, Smash is all well and good, but it's no Hatful Boyfriend remaster.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus.
Okay.
Is that the one where you play as the birds? Yeah.
No, that's the one where you
Oh,
play
you
as the
date
human
birds.
dating the birds.
Wait, which one was I? Was I the one who was just a bird who still looked like a bird?
Yeah, you were literally a bird. You were Okasan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Richard's expression is like,
He knows the Hatful.
Does League of Legends count as a game for 2014?
No.
shut the fuck up.
But they reworked it. It's new now. It's different.
No.
It's a different.
Yo.
Besides Tales, maybe Saint Seiya Brave Soldiers or
That was 2014.
either 2014 or 13. I don't know. I think 13.
I
But
thought it was 13.
well then,
Hilariously, I don't have an answer to this question, and I posed it.
I guess for 2014, probably Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, I was gonna go
You'd
default to that
expect
too.
me to pick Dark Souls 2. That's what you'd expect. But actually,
Hearthstone.
my favorite game is legit
Hearth-
Marvel.
Oh yeah, Lego Marvel. That was a good one.
It took us a year to complete, but whatever.
It took us a year and like so much confusion. Like just like there were so many things that were wrong with that game.
Oh my god, AJ, I have to tell you a funny story. I was working at Target and I was working in electronics, and I convinced two parents to buy Lego Marvel for their kid.
No.
And I turned to them, and I'm like, oh, by the way, if he ever gets stuck at one point, just tell him the Stan Lee is behind one of the bigger icons. You'll understand. look of confusion. Okay.
And you might have to redo some of the race levels for Ghost Rider and Blade. They're gonna be like, what?
Right.
I want to wait a month and wait for them to come back to you and just go, he got stuck. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Just find you like 2 months later and just be like, he actually got stuck.
All right, real quick. All right, right off the top of the dome, favorite movie of 2014.
Battle of Gods.
Battle of
Big Hero
Gods.
6.
I was gonna say Big Hero 6.
Absolutely no opinion
Big Hero
on
6.
that.
Big Hero
I've
6
only
was
Big Hero
good.
seen
6.
a single movie this year.
I'm trying to think of any other movies that came out.
Godzilla, says Richard.
Godzilla was pretty good.
Godzilla for Richard.
Winter
Or
Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
I didn't see Winter Soldier.
I actually watched Winter Soldier. I watched Winter Soldier last week, and holy shit, it was amazing.
Really?
I want to see Big Hero. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
watching on my new 32-inch TV that I got for Christmas, and I'm just like, fuck yeah.
Dude, Big Hero 6 is cool. I also watched The Interview the other day, if that counts. That was pretty funny. That was pretty
You
funny.
mean the shit that's gonna get us fucking killed in America?
Yeah, pretty much. It was pretty funny though. I think that's it. I don't think I've seen any other. I don't have time to watch movies. Lego Movie was awesome.
Mhm.
Lego Movie was dope. What? Excuse me?
Are you afraid we're going to start singing?
Stan, do you not like the Lego Movie?
No, he hates
The
it.
Lego movie is an overrated piece of shit.
It's basically just a 90-minute long ad for Lego.
What?
But
Yeah.
What?
See,
James said it was a
he
90-minute
knows.
long ad for Lego.
What?
Yeah.
it was surprisingly entertaining considering that was what it was. 90 minutes long ad for Lego. But
I kind of want to say 22 Jump Street.
That was good. Yeah, 22 Jump Street was good.
I saw it for free when the new movie theater was opening in Towson, so I was like, fuck this, I'm gonna watch this shit. This shit
Watching-
was hilarious.
I'm watching you, Stan.
What?
But I'm
I
watching
know I
you.
hate everything.
Keeping my eye on you, man. Keeping my eye on you. But I guess
But
we.
other than that, then yeah, maybe Winter Soldier. I really want to see Big Hero 6 though.
Big Hero 6 is good.
so ridiculously good.
It's
Like, I
good.
went in there wanting to hate it, and my girlfriend cried, and I was like, I'm not gonna cry, but this is a fantastic movie.
Yeah, no, it's a good ass
And I
movie.
mean, I ended up seeing Mockingjay Part 1 twice.
I saw Maze Runner twice. Maze Runner was pretty good.
Right.
Yeah, twice, Richard. Okay, alright. I was...
Bow and arrows don't work that way.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I was
That's
just...
said.
Okay,
All I have to say about anything is bow and arrows don't work that way.
it came out on the 21st. It came out on the 21st, and then that Saturday I went and saw it with my friends. So we went and saw it, but someone that I had met over the internet was coming back to see their family in Maryland for Thanksgiving. So I ended up going out with her on Thanksgiving weekend on Sunday, and we ended up seeing it again. So it was just like, I was just like, okay, I want to see Big Hero 6. She was like, okay, we can watch Big Hero 6 if you want to. And it was like, but she really wanted to see Mockingjay, and then she did the whole cute pouty thing, like, come
Yeah.
on. And I'm just like, oh my fucking god, okay, let's watch Mockingjay again. So that's what happened. So that was the last Sunday of November. So that's why I saw Mockingjay. Yeah, pretty much. I got guilt tripped, but it wasn't bad. It was just like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm giving up to see Big Hero 6 because she guilt tripped me. I can't not fucking believe I just got guilt tripped.
The only movie I haven't seen that I want to see is Horrible Bosses 2.
What
And
the
I'm-
hell is that?
Horrible Bosses 2.
Yeah.
It's Horrible Bosses, the second one. I mean, I don't know. It's got like Charlie Day and Jason Sudeikis in it, and Jamie Foxx.
Right.
And the first one was pretty funny. And my friends saw the second one, and they said it was better. So I want to see it. And I'm gonna change my favorite movie from Big Hero 6 to Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, that's a good one. Though we need.
That was a very good. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
You should all be ashamed. All these movies and not one single B movie.
I
B
know.
movie, the B movie. That was a good one.
No, as in the film category. Not
Oh, I
as
thought he was talking about that movie with
movie about the fucking bee.
with Jerry Seinfeld as the bee.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I'm pretty sure that movie's awful.
Oh
It
wait,
came out
hold on.
before-
Someone said Seinfeld, so you know to bring in this episode when you do the editing, you gotta bring in the Seinfeld music. Boom,
Oh,
boom.
No,
yeah,
I got-
please.
I got a better theme. I'm gonna grab it. Hold on.
Oh god.
But I also want to see. There's like a new Disney movie called like Inside Out, and it's like and that
Want to see that.
yeah.
James's face.
Nobody wants to see anything called Inside Out.
No, dude, it looks good. It looks really good.
It looks good Inside Out.
It's about like this girl who's like, it's like about like the emotions in like your head. So there's like anger, sadness, like joy.
Okay, so basically Super Princess Peach.
Yeah, but like a Disney movie, so it's probably gonna be sweet.
Right, but
I think it's like
So
Pixar too.
basically, I can just go to GameStop and go pick up Super Princess Peach for $5 and just.
No, I'm sure there are subtle but very very drastic differences between a Disney movie and the Princess Peach movie or Princess Peach game.
Whenever I see Super Princess Peach at GameStop, it's $40.
Dude, it should mark that up ship to 80.
Dude, anything with Mario's face on it is still like $30. I don't understand why. Like Super
Yeah.
Smash Brothers used is still like $35, and I'm
Yeah.
just like.
So yeah, in short, favorite movie, Guardians of the Galaxy. That movie was cool as
What
fuck.
do you?
Yeah.
If for the preview I have to use the Seinfeld theme or refer to it, I'm using this.
Oh, you.
Don't
I-
spoil it.
No.
I have to listen to this.
Okay, if we're talking about games that are like games that shouldn't be priced as high as they are, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn for the Wii, it's like $70.
Yeah.
Right, but we got
that good of a game.
we got to wrap
I love
up.
Fire Emblem, don't get me wrong, but comparatively, it is awful. Not
Yeah.
not awful, but like it was better than Path of Radiance.
Right, but we
Not
must
saying much.
wrap up. Is there any?
Wait.
What?
DS, use this version.
I'm so fucking done.
But
I'm
Use this.
fucking done.
but yeah, we should.
If
Oh
that's
God,
another,
I might Ryo.
I swear, if that's another Goat in Your Mom song,
It's not.
It's Seinfeld.
Ladies and gentlemen, our host has something to say.
We gotta wrap up.
we don't
Wrap
have
it.
anything you say, Ryan.
Gotta wrap it up.
Well, we're already
Anarchy!
Gotta wrap that shit up.
But yeah,
Anarchy
Gotta
doesn't get
wrap it up.
before
Wrap it
we-
up.
Before we
Richard knows. Wrap
Alright.
it up.
before we close out.
AJ,
Mhm.
just remember to wrap it up before you go see Inside Out.
Yo, that's some advice. That's some advice. All right, Ryan, take us home.
But is there a quick thing you guys want to say before we close out?
Best game of 2014, Phoenix vs. Layton.
Wait a sec, hold up. You do know that they finally released Gay Bar and Steakhouse, right?
I gotta get it.
See?
Right. So,
And Sype just quit.
all right.
Like,
So,
no.
thanks for joining us for episode 200. 300 will be even more spectacular, I'm sure.
Guys, thanks for sticking with us for 200 episodes. We love you, everyone here. I love everyone here. Everything's awesome.
Wait,
Lego
wait,
Movie's a
wait,
good movie. Signing out.
Right.
Lego Movie is overrated.
Bye.
Stan, don't put this in. Stan, don't put this part in.
All right. I'm closing out.
Okay.
Ow.
Bye.
Done.